everyone? Daddy Warbucks here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of The Curse of Strahd. It's been pretty tense week waiting for this game to go live again because if you remember at the end of our last session, things were not looking so great for the party. To recap, the party had been working their way to the city of Crest, trying to take Irina Kolyana to somewhere where she could be safe from the advances of Strahd, as he has been sending hordes of monsters against her to try and recover her and claim her for his nefarious purposes. After making it all the way to Kresk, they were turned away at the gate, and they were told that the only way they would be allowed into the city is if they proved that they were trustworthy enough and were honorable enough to enter the gates, and the only way to prove that would be to help the city with some errand. They were told that the city had not received their shipment of wine from the Wizard of Winery and were sent off southward towards the Wizard of Wines. Upon investigating, they found that the winery had been overrun, and after being told about some crazy scheme concerning magic stones that were set to help the soil prosper in the poisonous land of Ravenloft, and finding that the Wizard of Wines had been overrun by a cult of crazed druids and all of their blight creations. The party charged forward, but was quickly surrounded by the blights and was overpowered. After a very intense battle, the party just barely managed to gimp along and escape with their lives. However, not before Rogar was carried off, and that is where we are picking up today. So the party is still within the Wizard of Wines, and the here, let me put everybody together. The party is still within the Wizard of Wines. Most of the group is standing here, kind of recovering from all of the wounds that they had suffered. And after everything had kind of quieted down, they ran outside to see if they could see where Rogar had went, and found no trace of him. So, with all of that being said, right now it is currently only Arius. Nope, he's not here. That is the wrong token. It's only Arius and Asuin. So, what would you like to do? Hello? I think Arius ripped again. Junior, are you there?
Yes. I would like to head inside to look for Rogar.
Heading inside to look for what?
Rogar.
Okay. He's not there. He was... I know you're coming in late, so you don't really understand. Rogar was inside. He got carried out of the building. Like, the party was able to see all that.
Okay. And which way was he carried?
You don't know. You were inside.
Oh, how am I supposed to...
Arius?
I got one witness and he's not responding.
No, this isn't working.
Arius, where did they take Rogar since you saw it happen?
I'm going to assume he's trying to talk with us, but it's not working. Because he was having issues.
That's when you're supposed to answer as Arius.
Oh, you want me to do Arius? Well, I don't know. How does his voice go? He just puts on like a really shitty like European accent, right? Like, well, I don't know. That's how I'm gonna do it. Maybe we should go this way.
Probably listening. Really sad.
He probably is listening. He could probably hear all of us, no problem. Alright. After a moment, Davian Martinkoff, the owner of the farm, is going to come out from where him and his family were hiding in the woods, and he's going to approach. Young man, where did they go?
They ran off.
Yes, and they took your friend. I seen it. He looks past you into the farmhouse behind you. He's like, is it clear? Are they all gone?
Yes.
He kind of walks around for a minute, kind of examining the property. And you can see his face kind of sinks as he realizes something and walks back around. He kind of runs up and he grabs you by both shoulders. And he says, "They're gone! They took them!
Took
the stones! The stones that make us make it so that our crop can be yielded within this poison." And he gestures around him to the mist.
And I assume you want me to go get these stones?
He kind of steps back and he looks at you wryly. He's like, I don't think you have a choice. If they took your friend, they're probably all going to the same place. Oop, Spartan's not in game anymore either. Son of a bitch.
Okay, do you know might have where they run off to? I meant where they might have went.
Yes. You see, the druids that orchestrated this attack against my family, they live in Yester Hill. If you travel to Yester Hill, I'm sure you'll be able to find my stones. And your friend. He's probably there too.
And where is Yester Hill located?
Well, there's only one road here to the Wizard of Wineries. You're going to head back north along the road, and then when you come to the crossroads, you're going to turn to the southeast and follow that until you can't any further. That's where you'll find Yester Hill.
You better be right about this. Okay. Well, I guess we better be off.
Right?
Just kind of tap Arius in the head.
Yeah, he's gonna follow you quietly, super quietly, because he's ripped right now. What the fuck is this? All right. So leaving the winery, let us go to the world map. Or not the world map, the larger map.
I feel like it's just a D&D session with one player right now.
That's kind of what it is, because the other one player hasn't been introduced, and the other one was deliberately taken away. So literally, it's just me and you, kid.
We're having a conversation. Oh, this isn't what I imagined.
Yeah. Well. All right. So, Snooze, I know you're new. When we switch to the larger map of the area, this yellow token represents the party's current location. And traveling along the map, 2 hexes is roughly 30 minutes. Yes, 2 hexes is 30 minutes of travel time. And usually, traveling, that far is where... because it's very treacherous within Ravenloft. That's where we roll for random encounters and the such. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here, cat. Alright. So he wants you to go to Yester Hill. This is where you would be at the farmhouse. So you travel to the edge. And then, as promised, at the crossroads, there's only 2 directions to go. The direction you came from and to the south, which will take you down in where you're supposed to go.
Well, then I'll go south.
Okay. So you travel to the south, and it does not take you very long, right? You barely head out on the road with Arius in tow, and you can see there is something up on the road ahead of you. You can't quite make out what it is because the mist obscures your vision, but you can see it looks like there's something laying in the road, and there's a humanoid crouching over it.
I'm gonna crouch down a little and pull out my greatsword and make my way slowly up to it.
Okay. As you begin to approach, you can see that the figure is it looks very similar to Kriv and Rogar in the sense that it's a large humanoid, but they are covered in scales. But she doesn't look like a dragonborn so much. Features are different. They look more akin to a large reptile or a lizard instead of draconic in nature. It's very strange, and you can't help but feel that, being a bullywug, you've seen similar creatures in the swamps back at home.
A rifle. Can I make out what it is crouching over?
You can't. Again, fog obstructs your vision. You'd have to get closer.
I'm going to get closer.
Okay, and as you do, you get a better look at the creature in front of you, and you can see that she is carrying a large weapon. Not a sword necessarily as in that image, but it gives you a better idea of what's ahead. You can see a warhammer slung across her back, and she is crouched down. And can you tell me what it is that you're crouched down doing, Gizmo?
Gizmo is just feeding.
Feeding. So when you get a closer look, you can see that there is a large beast laying on the ground, right? It looks almost wolf-like in nature, but it looks much it has some unearthly quality. You can tell this is no ordinary wolf, and she is kind of crouched down on her haunches, and she is just ripping into it, and she's covered in blood and gore up to her elbows and on her face. And as you approach, I did not hear you say you were going to try and do so stealthily. So you're making a ton of noise. She just turns around and looks at you.
What do you want?
I need to... I'm traveling this way.
Then why are you bothering me?
Because you're in my way, and you look like a predator. You look like... You're mainly an enemy of my kind.
You do look edible, but that's not my intention. What? Where are you going? This place is dangerous.
To the Summoner Hills.
Er?
It's gonna remember what's called.
It's not Sumner Hills. That's tomorrow's game.
I think it's Yester Hill.
That's what I said.
There you go.
It is, yeah. I don't know this place. Is there nice food there?
How'd you get here?
How did you get here?
Woke up.
Well, me too.
Appears we're in the same boat. Perhaps you'd like to...
We're not in a boat right now. We're in a forest.
Not literally. I know your kind's not the brightest. But...
I do not emanate light. I don't understand.
You want to come with us? We're on a... I can't do this.
Are you hurt? I smell fresh wounds. Are you injured?
No, not particularly. That would be my friend.
Ah.
At this point, Arya speaks up.
Hello. It is good to meet you. My name is Arius.
Hello. I am Kisma. Inquisitive one.
Aha, it seems we have something in common then.
You're joking.
Did you also wake up recently?
Well, in the last couple of days, or weeks, I should say.
So we
Something
are all
woke
in
in
the
a
same
strange
forest,
land.
is what you're saying.
It is very likely.
Okay.
From where do you come?
Not this place. I have no idea where this place is. Excuse my manners. Would you like some? And I kind of like pick up some pieces of flesh and like tend it to them and see if they're hungry.
Awesome.
That is most generous of you. However, I do not eat raw flesh.
Oswin looks at it and kind of licks his lips.
So can I just ask real quick for everyone to kind of describe what I see, just for the benefit of me hopping in?
Let me see if I still have all my handy-dandy handouts.
I'm so late to the game.
Nope, I don't. Okay, so if you guys could just kind of describe your characters so that she can get an idea of what you look like, that'd be great.
Well, I'll go first. So, Arius is fully shaven head, although he has a sort of a mystical symbol that seems almost branded on his forehead. He's dark-skinned, slim build, but quite sturdy looking. He's wearing the robes of, well, whether or not you know them, but the robes of Candlekeep. He carries a large book with him, as well as a shield and a mace. Yeah, he has the look of a scholar about him.
All right.
Asuin is a bullywog. He is kind of a dark and brightish orange tint. He wears chainmail armor all the way down and carries a very ornamental pike and a greatsword. And he also, his eyes are a very dark orange. And he's about 3'7".
That's tiny. Okay. All right.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember where we were before that.
I was handing them food.
Yes. So she offers you this chunk of bloody raw meat from whatever this creature is that she seems to have slaughtered.
I don't know what your kind eats. My apologies. I'm not from this land, and I'm just trying to survive, which is not very easy. So I hunt what I can. Where are you going?
At this point, had we decided on moving after trying to track the people carrying Rogar away?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I know you were having some issues. When you were away, Damian Martikov came up and he basically said that oh hey, I didn't mean to do that. Get your asses back over there. He said that, he's seen where they took your friend. He ran around and examined his property, and he said that the magic stones that kept it so that his soil would prosper had been stolen. And he said that the stones and your friend were probably taken to Yester Hill to the south. So that's where you guys were heading. You were going to go towards Yester Hill to try and rescue Rogar and recover the stones.
Okay, cool. So yeah, in response to your question, Arius would say, yes, we are looking for our companion. He was captured by some strange creatures. They seem to have headed to the south.
And what kind of creatures? There's a lot of abominations around here.
Yes,
It's not safe for little fellas like you.
Strange
you need to be able to fight.
plant-like creatures. There were a great many of them, but we somehow managed to fend most of them off. However, one of our number was captured.
Plant creatures?
Must go. Yes.
Ah. Abominations of nature. I don't like that. How
Well,
do
we
you
must-
intend to deal with it?
We will follow them, and if we must, destroy them all and recover our friend.
Would you mind if I just followed? I will then evaluate if I help you or not, but like I said, it's dangerous, and I got in a great battle recently, and I don't intend on moving forward without backup.
Well, considering you're in a similar position to us, it would be a good idea for us to travel together anyway. So I would be okay with you following along, and hopefully you will decide to help. We could most certainly use it.
Then I will do so. Just let me finish my meal. I just, without any further conversation, just turn back and just continue eating.
Okay.
How long had we been traveling since we left the...
It's been like 20 minutes. You're not far. You can
Okay.
still see the farm from your current position.
No problem.
Are
Okay.
you hoping for a long rest?
A short rest.
A short
really.
rest?
Yeah.
Well, then in just a moment here, I'm going to roll for a random encounter. Regardless of whether you... Well, it will certainly depend on whether or not you get one. Well, let's see, right? Of course. I never proc a random encounter, but the time that it's relevant, I certainly do. Okay. Boo. Okay. So you guys travel another 30 minutes down the road. Okay? And as you travel, you can see... Let me just check real quick. So what's your passive perception? Isn't it something crazy like 18?
No,
Not
that's the other-
Oswin. I meant to say Arius.
16.
16. Okay. You know what? It's good enough. So as you're walking down the road, you see another bundle hidden on the side of the road. And when you go and investigate it, it's same as before. It's a set of common clothes sized for like a human adult. It's been wrapped and kind of bound with twine, and you can see that it's been covered with leaves. And you manage to see it just kind of because there was a bulge on the side of the road in the dirt. But when you investigate, you can see that someone has clearly hidden their clothing here.
I'm still eating.
Did you pack your food with you?
She's just carrying it now. She's got it like slung under one arm, and as she's walking, it's like a bag of chips. She just kind of reaches into the corpse and grabs something.
The Ravenloft fast food.
Just like the meals at home.
All right, so finding the bag of clothing, it's not an actual encounter, so that is an hour of walking without anything significantly happening. So yes, you can take the hour as short rest and roll your hit dice if you would like, Arius.
Oh, thank God. I suppose I didn't mention that he's very heavily injured with his 3 remaining hit points.
Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and roll all my other d20s. See if we can get any others. One more. 10 again? Are you shitting me? Pretty sure that's the same damn thing I just hit. Nope. Want you to have my babies. Thank you for the dono. I appreciate you, Squirrel.
I want you to have
Now,
my babies.
what I want
JK, I've been
you to
meaning
do,
this
because
for a
since
while.
you've donated, you get to look down under the stream at the D&D panel, look at something in the $10 bracket, or look at 2 things in the $5 bracket, and tell me how you'd like to interfere with our game today, just for funs, and as a way of showing my appreciation. Thank you. I love you so very much. Because I'm broke and I really need it. Alright, anyway, so as you travel, right, it's about an hour and a half further down the road. It was already quite dark at the time that you had left the farm, and as you approach, you hear that low growling of a wolf that is hiding off of the path. You hear it before you actually see it, and you have enough time to kind of pull out your weapons and get prepared for the coming fight. So let us go over here. And we're going to remove all the tokens that don't matter. Put Gizmo and Asuin on the map. Okay, everybody, you can go ahead and roll initiative. And Gizmo, because you're new. Ah, balls! I didn't format your token correctly. I'm bad at this.
Balls.
Why did it?
It's okay. I can fix. 60 has sight. There we go. Hey, now I fixed it. Okay, so Gizmo, what you want to do is you can either, if you click your token in the top left-hand corner, you're going to see a button pop up.
Yeah.
And then you'll see if you click that button, it'll roll initiative and add you into the turn tracker.
Oh God. I'm there.
Okay.
I was very distracted by the food I was eating.
Okay. And let me see here. Oh yes, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. So, you saw the bundle of clothes. Those of you who have been here before, and hopefully my party members would remember what happened the last time they saw a bundle of clothes hidden on the side of the road. A werewolf. You can see him walking upright, almost 7 feet tall, and his bulky, muscly frame completely coated in hair comes strolling out of the woods, flanked by wolves on either side.
Oh, woo.
Oh, woo. That's right. So they are going to come strolling up, and they just glare at you for a moment, radiating malice before they charge and attack. And let's see, the werewolf has the first turn in the initiative tracker, oddly enough. Okay, I see a squirrel. I will include that later. So the wolf is going to charge forward. It goes right here. And then it is going to begin its attacks versus Asuin and Gizmo. All right. So first it's going to claw at Gizmo.
Huh.
Oh, 18. That is a hit for 5. And you've done roll, like you know how to subtract your hit points.
I've only DM'd.
Okay,
But,
so
I figure I click on my character and I just fill the I take what 5 points.
yeah. So you would just click the green and go -5 and hit enter, and bam, you already did it. All right, and then Asuin is gonna bite you. Nope, it's not gonna bite you. I lied. Arius, you are up.
Okay, so Arius opens his book, flicks over to a certain page, takes a deep breath, and blows a cloud of poisonous gas in the direction of the wolf.
The wolf or the werewolf?
Sorry, the werewolf.
Okay. Con save. Holy crap, that's max damage roll too, isn't it?
Yeah,
All right, yeah.
That's never happened to me
takes-
before.
Nice.
He takes the full 12. You see the wolf, you know, he's a wolf, right? So it's not like a normal, but he's like, and he turns around and just bares its teeth at you. And you could tell that there's probably something bad coming your way. All right. Following that, Asuin.
I want to start this off right, so I'm going to use Titan Grip.
Oh. Okay, and just to remind everybody, you currently have 1 level of exhaustion already, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, you kidding?
So that is 2 levels of exhaustion. But remember, you roll for the exhaustion after the attack. Because if, for example, if you did it right now, you would have disadvantage on the attack. So make your attacks first. Are you whispering me?
I think
Is
he's
it- why
whispering
is
you
it
because I don't see it.
Yeah, it's whispering me. Just
Okay.
No, I thought I was lagging.
set it to public. There you go.
Yeah, I
Dingus.
did it.
All right. So first one, 24 is a hit, and that's gonna be for 17 damage.
Yes.
Okay. And then go ahead and roll your second attack. Another hit for 12. Okay.
That's it.
And then now you gain the level of exhaustion.
Yes. And now I'm going to action surge. Action surge. Action surge.
Words are hard. It's okay, buddy.
And do it again.
24, 16. Both will hit.
No, the 24 was from the last attack.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So it's just 16. Not Titan gripping. Oh, there it is. 16, 17. So 9.
Okay, good.
Okay. And then the wolves. So they're going to run forward. Bark, 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 bark. And they're going to we're going to attack. Well, why not? Once to Gizmo and then once to Asuin again. And both of these will be with advantage because of pack tactics. And so first Gizmo. 17 will hit for 9, and you'll need to make a strength save or be knocked prone. And then same thing for Asuin. 19's a hit, right? Okay,
Yes.
take your 8.
This is
And
a welcoming party. Okay.
all right.
I'm taking 8.
No, you took 9. Asuin took 8.
9. Okay. Gotcha.
And then I need you to make a strength save as well, Gizmo. I have to say the whole thing because there's Gizmo Storm the player and Gizmo the character. This is not gonna get confusing at all.
I have no idea that there's a story behind this that I'll tell you guys eventually. But anyways.
Okay. All right, and then Gizmo, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I would like to aggressively throw my pile of meat to go on the ground, as I am now irritated, and I would like to rage.
Okay.
Just give myself like a blood gargling. Ah! And as I rage, I believe my ancestors pop up.
Yes. That is your barbarian path. And so, for the rest of the party, because they don't know what the hell you're talking about, they appear when you enter a rage. First creature you hit becomes target of the warriors, which give it disadvantage on any attack that is not against you.
Alright. So basically, it's essentially you kind of see like my grandma and grandpa pop up, one with like this little awkward strand of chin hair hanging from the bottom of his lizard body. And the other one just like this elderly, wrinkled old woman that looks a lot like me. Also barbarian shape looking. And I would like to attack None of them have been hit yet, right?
No.
Okay. I would like
the werewolf has been hit, actually. I forgot. You see the red dot there?
Okay.
That shows that he is below half health. He is bloodied.
Oh, interesting. Well, then I will go ahead and attack him with my... I will take my... Yeah, I will one hand with my warhammer, and then I can bonus action with my hand axe, right?
Yeah, because that would be like two weapon fighting.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Okay, so I will.
Although
swing...
raging costs a bonus action, you would be
That's
next
true.
turn.
That's true. Okay, well in that case, I will two hand with my warhammer this turn.
Okay. Give him a bunk.
I just click on it, right?
Yep. And 11 will hit. So he takes
Nice.
8 damage, and he is marked by your ancestors, which will be forever the blue token. The blue dot.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, neat.
So now it's the werewolf's turn.
The rage force isn't showing on the damage.
Oh, that's because it's you have to click it on your sheet, Gizmo.
Yeah.
You see under your weapon attacks. No, it is clicked. Was it not clicked when you clicked it?
No, it's. Oh, do I need? That's my bad. I clicked on Warhammer two-handed. Do I need to click on?
No. It should be there because you see down here at the bottom global damage modifier. That should have been included in the roll, but there it is. I turned it off and I turned it back on again.
Oh, okay.
That's how you fix everything in IT, boys and girls. You turn it off and back on. All right.
So can we just add that to my original?
I did. I already subtracted it from his health.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Yep. Yeah. So basically, anytime you rage, you just turn that on, and then that way we won't forget.
Perfect.
All right. Werewolf attacking stuff. Fix your life. Well, you gotta turn it off and back on again. So he's gonna continue same attacks as before. First attacking Gizmo and then Asuin. So first, we will attack Gizmo with his claws, and that is a miss. And then he will attack Asuin with disadvantage because of the ancestors distracting him. So, 11 is a miss. And then Arius.
Okay, so flipping to another page in my book, I shoot out a spray of acid that attacks the werewolf and the wolf standing next to him.
That's the Arius we know and love.
Yay!
Alright, so dex save from the werewolf. He failed. He's taking that damage. Oh, man. Alright, I will take that 1 damage from the 2 of them. That was a pretty solid.
Sweet.
Yep. Alright, and Asuin.
I am going to slash at the werewolf.
$11 attacking the werewolf is a hit. 4. Okay, you slash at him, and as you do, the werewolf falls to the ground. And you want to describe how you kill him?
I pull back with my greatsword and slash it over my head, and it just creates this giant gash across his chest.
Nice. Okay, the 2 wolves will take a turn now. they are going to... They're just going to pile on Gizmo. They're wolves. They don't understand much, but they see ghostly lizard folks, and they're quite scared, so their only response is to attack. Attack number...
hop on a 7-foot lizard.
Yeah, they're just gonna hop on.
my arms.
Totally.
Wait, you're 7 foot?
Yeah. 18 is a hit. You are raging, so you're gonna take 4, but you do need to make that strength save or be knocked prone. Remember, you have advantage because of rage. Right? Does it give you only advantage on strength checks or saves?
Well, I have advantage on... Well, that's a good question.
Rage would give her advantage on checks and saves.
Yep. Okay. So you do have advantage. I said that. I'm a good DM.
Yes, I can strike it. So in that case, I just click it twice, I presume?
Well, there should be... Yeah, that'll work. So you pass. That was the first one. Here's the second. Another hit for 3. And then you have to repeat the save again. But if you look at the top of your sheet, you'll see there's little...
Oh, there's an advantage button.
Yeah, you could toggle it on and off. I mean, either way is perfectly okay with me.
Oh, sorry. I did
All right, 17 is a pass. So you took a total of 4, 5, 6, 7 damage, and you managed to avoid getting knocked down by these wolves. And then Gizmo, it's back to you.
All right. Okay. I will then... Yeah, then I'll just... I will reckless attack the one on my left.
Okay.
With my warhammer.
Okay. And this is two-handed?
I'm gonna go one-handed on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a hit for 6.
All right.
And
then
he gets the blue dot.
Yeah, same thing. I'll hit him with my second one. Advantage. I only get 1 reckless, right? So I can't reckless again, though.
No. Reckless is... When you attack reckless, I'm pretty sure it was all attacks until...
Yeah, every attack until the start of your next turn.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Oh, no. It says right there.
Barb is
When
so
you
broken.
make your first attack... you decide if it's reckless, the first attack, and then all of your attacks are advantage.
Oh, it's all written there in my sheet. That is so neat. We do... Okay, so, context. We roll everything, like, manual on our thing. So, but this is so much more practical.
Oh, yes!
Alright.
It's okay.
So,
We
13.
will teach you.
Teach you the ways.
13 for a total of 7. And that's without your mods, right? Because it's an offhand attack? No. So it's 11... Wait.
So it's -4, basically. No, it's -4 to hit.
No, I thought it was to damage.
Yeah, it's just damage.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
it's
just a D6.
3, 4, 5. Because
Yeah.
you lose your strength mod. So 5
Yeah.
damage will still kill the wolf. And after that, it is Arius' turn.
Okay, so Arius will move around and again blow a cloud of poisonous gas towards the remaining wolf.
There's...
Oh yeah, there are 2 of them. It's okay. That one hasn't done anything hostile, so we'll leave him be.
Failed. Wait, which one? Is there another wolf?
Yeah, there is one. I was just about to mention it because you've never done anything with it.
Oh, that was a mistake. There wasn't supposed to be 2 werewolves. You guys would die. Okay. Aswin.
Slash at the remaining wolf. Of
No.
course.
I don't think you will. That's our first fumble of the night. Let's go ahead and roll on the table. So, as you lunge past to stab at the enemy, you expose yourself and the wolf is going to turn, and it's going to sink its teeth right into your side. Let us... Oh, yes.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, yes. So, you lunge past, and bam! He grabs you. You take 11 piercing damage, and I need you to roll a strength save or fall prone. Alright, so you don't fall prone. He grabs you, and you go, ah! And then you can continue with your turn if you would like. Nope. Okay.
What?
Well,
I think you cut out there for a second.
Well, it was your turn. So, you attacked. He bit you. Did you have anything else you wanted to do?
Yes, I'll second one.
Okay, that's why I figured. So now the wolf is going to take his turn. Did I just assume that? Anyway. It's going to bite Asuin. Not with advantage, because we no longer have allies. So it's just going to bite you. Hey! Take 6, and once again, strength save or be knocked prone.
I'm a strong boy.
You are a strong boy. And then Gizmo, back to you.
I would like to do the same thing. Try and hit the remaining wolf with my warhammer and then the hand axe.
Okay.
I'll also go reckless.
19 hits for 10, and there's no need for a second attack because the wolf is dead.
All right.
Now, as the creatures all die, you see the werewolf begins to twist in shape as he falls out of his hybrid form and goes back to being a humanoid. As he now lays there on the ground, naked, because his clothes are further down the road. You've seen them, right? You do notice that he has something wrapped around his finger, a small silver band.
Could I take it off though?
You could if Gizmo hadn't seen it first.
Oh, shiny!
That's right.
Shiny.
That's right.
Can I dive for it?
Sure. And then plucking it off his finger, it's a very simple looking ring. It's got a silver band, but it's got a large red stone set into the face. And when you touch it, you can feel a slight tingling sensation in your fingers, and it is obviously magic.
Oh, I press it up against my cheek, or whatever my equivalent of cheeks are. And I admire the feel.
Still a cheek? You notice that pressing it to your cheek, it feels slightly warm.
Oh,
I don't think that's a good idea.
why not?
Because he was wearing it.
So if I wear it, I turn into big gnarly beast?
We'll go with yes.
That doesn't sound likely. I put it on.
Okay, putting on the ring, there's no immediate noticeable effects. It's pretty, though.
Here's my likes.
Can I go to the bundle of clothes?
Sure.
I would like to kind of unwrap it and go through the pockets.
There's nothing there.
Oh. Well, let us continue.
Wait, what was wrong with that one? Why was he furry beast and then man?
I'm pretty sure he's what's the word?
I don't think it's the ring because I feel fine. If anything, I feel happy. It makes my finger feel happy.
What? Let's just continue. I don't.
Do you know many other rings that make your finger warm?
One that's on fire.
This ring is not on fire.
Could be.
This is strange, but I like it.
Arius is totally oblivious to this conversation, as he's just mumbling to himself as he's scribbling down the book.
I love the social dynamics of this group. 2 dragonborns, a lizard folk, a bullywug. It's like they just rolled out of the.
It's like the perfect weirdos.
Not broken. You're broken.
I still like thinking of this about how you're 7 feet tall and I'm barely 4. It's like
Yeah,
you're looking.
Gizmo still isn't convinced that you're not like her next snack. She finds it very weird looking. And,
Lizards do eat frogs. That's true.
and bite size.
I've killed many lizards.
And that is also true. Bullywugs do have a natural animosity with lizard folks a lot of times.
It's gonna go great, and the only person that can like mediate this is reading a book.
Yep, he has no interest at all.
I've conquered many of your tribes. One of you would surely not be a match for me.
Please, Frog, I could step on you. Let us proceed. I want
Okay.
to spend some time with this ring.
So, traveling further down the road, you find yourself coming to... I'm going to switch you to the other map. Your token should already be on there. And then, let me give you your description here. The trail through the woods here kind of leads to a hill covered with dead grass and cairns of black rocks. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above, and a single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop. Far to the west of the hill, you can see the land, the woods, and the sky vanish behind a towering wall of fog. As you come to the base of this large hill, let me check your vision because I don't think you guys can see quite that far. Oh, there is no obscured vision. Okay, good. Far off into the distance, you can see there is a druid. 600 feet. Yeah, bullshit. Alright, I'm going to move you up because I already said you're at the base of this hill.
I feel like it's too quick.
Nope, that's the base of the hill. Standing here, I just want to point out something about the map here, okay? These are 10-foot squares, I believe. Nope, 25-foot squares. Yeah, bullshit. And these arrows here, these big spiky, that denotes a drop in elevation. So to go from where you are up to the very next square, that means you're climbing up like 25 feet of terrain. Ahead of you, about 200 feet off in the distance, you could see a druid and some other men. They have Rogar. They have him propped up, and you can see the druid has a knife digging into his side. And Rogar is clearly unconscious. The blood is just pouring forward. And the druid has some of those small twig blades that you guys had seen earlier collecting the blood, and then they're kind of just walking off with the blood, right? Standing here, observing the whole thing, there is a man just watching everything. You guys are only maybe 15 feet away from him, and he sits atop a giant beast that it looks like a massive black horse, but it's wreathed in fire. And even at this distance, you can just feel the evil radiating off of him. He stares disinterested in your direction and turns his attention back up the hill to where these druids are mulling about.
The first thing I would probably do, given the situation, is try and make some sort of knowledge check on what this horse is.
All right, go ahead. Let's call it, I don't know. You pick. History, Arcana, I would take anything. Religion, even.
Nature.
Not nature. This is not a natural being.
Okay, well, I'll make an Arcana check, I guess.
13? It is good enough. You recognize it as being very similar in nature to a nightmare, which is a big horse wreathed in flames. And the big difference here is that nightmares are... I don't have a hand up. They are usually, the same size of a horse, whereas this thing seems almost twice as large. Even a nightmare would be quite a sight in such a strange land. And this thing, it must be incredibly powerful.
What time of day is it right now?
It's dark. Remember, it was nightfall when you guys were walking up the road. You've traveled about 2.5 hours since the farm, so we're gonna say it's almost midnight.
So is this thing like a beacon of light in the middle of nowhere?
Yes, there is a bright light coming from the other side of the hill where the lightning had struck.
Okay.
Would I know what type of... Sorry. Would I know what the type of creature this horse is? Like whether it's a fiend, an aberration, an undead, anything like that?
You were able to recognize it as like a nightmare, so you would assume that it is some kind of fiend.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Any other checks or observations you guys would like to make, or?
Well, if it's pitch black, I don't have dark vision, so I don't think I can see much except for the horse.
Also, I don't have dark vision either.
No, nobody has. I don't think anybody in this party does. But like I said,
we can see
everything is kind of like lightly illuminated, because whatever is happening on the other side of the hill, it's casting a eerie blue pall over the entire countryside here.
Okay. In that case, I just seeing Rogar or whoever that creature is with like a knife to his throat, I think Gizmo would just say like, "Eesh, I don't want to be that person right now. He's screwed."
He's the person we're trying to save.
Oh, we're screwed.
So yeah, I guess I
eerie blue pall.
I'd start. I say, come, Oswin. Let's rescue our friend.
All right.
And
So
we'll
you guys
move over.
are going to draw your weapons. You begin to approach the druid who is bleeding Rogar dry. As you do, the man on the horse makes no movement. Seems completely, again, just apathetic to what you guys are doing, and is content to simply watch.
I would want to try and move back into the tree line and stealth, personally.
You're welcome to do that, but if you look, there's like 200 feet from the tree line to where Rogar is.
It's like super far.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to kind of go up to where you're exposed, and
is there any way to stealth and like use the layout of the land to kind of stealth as we move up to where this creature is?
You're welcome to try.
I would like to try.
All right.
Wait,
So
wait,
what I want you to do
yeah,
is
I want
you
to ask
can...
them like, what is the plan? We go say hi and punch them and steal your friend?
Something like that.
We should do so quietly. We can crouch real low on the ground, like a snake in the grass.
Listen, I'm bright orange and wearing chainmail, and I have a giant sword.
I'm
Get
wearing
lower into the ground.
I'm wearing scale mail and a shield under my scholar's robes. I'm like, stealth is not really an option for us, I'm afraid.
I just like lean down to the grass and grab some dirt and some grass and just start trying to rub it on the frog's face. You need to meld with your environment. This is how you succeed in missions like this.
You're making me angry. Stop this.
You're a frog. You like mud, no? Get muddy.
I just kind of turn around and continue walking.
All right, so they seem to have no intention of even attempting to stealth. If you would like to continue to try, though, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
Yeah,
please.
I have no particular attachment to this group yet, so I'm definitely gonna go like. And some people call me stupid, so I'm going to stealth.
I heard that.
I forgot to whisper again. Okay. So I will roll a stealth check. Stealth. Here you go.
Okay. 23. Holy shit. Okay, so you remain hidden. You crouch down low. You kind of slither along the grass, and
Damn right I
they're
do.
They're not gonna notice you coming up. Asuin
I'm still following the
and
group
Arius,
over
if you
the-
could. All right, we're gonna say you're like right up here with them, but they don't see you, even though you also are like bright yellow. But okay. There's Arius, Asuin. Roll initiative. There
Am
we
I rolling
go. Yes. Did you not already? Yes, roll initiative.
I was just debating, just watching them run into this and seeing how it goes.
Right. Okay, so everybody's in the tracker. Oof. That did not work out well for you guys. Alright. So first, you see the two people that are here, right? There's another one of those druids, and they are caked in that black, brackish mud from head to toe, and they have an animal skull perched on the top of their forehead. Not like a helmet, just like an ornament, right? As you know, Asuin and Arius approach, clanking up the way as they climb this hill. Also, if you haven't realized yet, climbing up the hill counts as difficult terrain. It's going to cost double move. You see the druid turns around. He takes a staff that he was holding, and he pulls it up and he holds it with two hands, like out away from him. He puts the tip of the staff in his mouth and he blows. And as he does, this terrible, loud noise emanates and echoes out across the countryside. And you know that this has been heard for miles, for dozens of miles. I mean, this was incredibly loud. Actually, so loud that I'm going to need everybody to make a Constitution save.
So, what's this? What are those squares? Are they 10 foot?
I actually think they're 50 foot.
I can't even. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this map. It's silly. Yeah, to go from this quadrant to that quadrant is 25 feet.
I can move 5 feet of movement
Oh, because you're exhausted.
and have terrain.
Way to go. Okay. Everybody passed the save, including the unconscious Rogar. So nobody is deafened by the loudness of the horn. That was the druid's turn. The berserker, however, he's gonna dash. 25, 50. Bam! He's gonna stand right there, and he's holding out his weapon. Ah! Okay, and then the druid, we already know what he did. So then, Asuin?
So how do I move if I can only move 5 feet?
Like literal 5 feet? You can't move any further?
I am exhausted. I have 20
Oh my
movement,
God.
and I'm exhausted, so I can move 10, and then half terrain. I can move 5 feet.
You can move one spot. I think that's fair. I don't know. That's like well more than your movement, but holy shit.
Yeah. And I just. He's 50 feet away from. So, like, we would not be adjacent if we were right next to each other? Or.
No, you would be adjacent. We have to make some concessions for sense.
So, could I technically stab him with the pike?
No. You have to be adjacent to make a melee attack.
Pike has reach.
Yeah, but that's not...
Okay.
You shut up and listen to me? That's... Like, from where you are to where he is that 10 feet? Or is that 60 feet? Shut your face!
I'm trying here.
Maybe it's a telescopic bike.
Throw it! Throw it at him!
No, I can't throw my pike. Okay, that's my turn.
Yeah, I kind of figured, right? All right, Gizma.
Gizma, is the druid? Does the druid look like it's gonna keep blowing in its instrument for some time?
After he blew in it the first time, he set it back down and is now staring at the group.
Oh,
So no.
crap. Okay. Would I be able to make it to the berserker
Well,
or the druid?
let's see. 35 feet. Yes, you can make it to the berserker and be adjacent this turn. To the druid, you could be adjacent if you dashed. Let's say, I don't know, fuck it, right?
Okay. I would like to.
Or
Yep.
here's an alternative for you. I just say to hell with it, and I change the map scale so that it's now a much more sensible 10 feet per square.
Okay.
I mean, hey, if you do that.
20, the 50-foot squares, it's interesting and all, but it's almost impossible to navigate. Because
Quick glance back at the horse person. He's still not doing anything.
nope, he's just watching.
That's creepy. Okay. I am going to try and take advantage. I have javelins on me.
Okay.
Would I be able to throw a javelin as a bonus action, move up, and then hit? Since it's a light.
No, you can only attack
No.
with a bonus action if it's a melee weapon in your offhand.
Okay. I would like to throw a javelin.
Oh. I think it also needs to be a finesse weapon in your main hand, right? Like it has to be a
I'm pretty
light.
sure-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think your Warhammer, you can do double two-handed attacks. That's okay. That's okay. We're not retconning shit. It's not
Wait,
how
the
we...
Warhammer?
Yeah, in order
No,
to
the Warhammer's
use...
versatile.
Yeah, but it's not light. It has to be a light or finesse weapon. For
Oh, the main hand?
Yes.
Okay, I'll probably change that to something else then.
That's okay. We're not worried about
Okay.
it.
It just has to be light, not finesse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
finesse
it can
means
be
you can
finesse.
use dex instead, right? Okay, well, I will throw a javelin at the druid to try and take advantage of my stealth.
Okay, so you do have advantage because you were hidden. Go ahead and throw that javelin.
Throw that javelin. Advantage. Wow.
19. That is a hit. Did you raged before you attacked?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
almost
5, 6, 7. You boop him good. He catches the javelin and shoulder. Ah! And starts saying
And-
something in Druidic.
Yeah, and my ancestral
Oh,
people
yep.
are also gonna show up and kind of surround him.
Okay. All right.
And after that, I will move up. Oh my god. I really feel like the berserkers are gonna kill me. I will move up between. I'll move up next to the druid.
Okay.
Move your token, cough, cough.
Oh, do I move my own?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. If I'm here, am I within reach of the berserker as well?
Yes, you are adjacent to both.
Okay. So
You're fine. You'll be fine.
I'll go like here.
Okay, alright, so you're just gonna run straight ahead.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and Arius, you are up.
Okay, so Rogor's bleeding quite badly, so
Yes, he
I'm
is.
going to run over towards him. So I'll run over to there, and I'm going to use Spare the Dying on him.
He's not dying.
Oh,
Like he's unconscious, but he's not.
Like he's stable.
I thought because
stable-ish.
Stable,
Technically,
but pouring out blood.
mechanically, he's at 1 hit point. When you get closer and you look at him in this close range, you can see that the druids have been binding some of his wounds. It looks like they're intentionally keeping him alive so that they can bleed more from him.
Ah, that's nefarious. Okay, in that case, I'll blow a cloud of poison at the druid.
Oh, you're not dying? Well, to hell with you then. I mean, it's... All right, cloud of poison at the druid, whose sheet I totally have open because I'm prepared for this combat. Yep. He shrugs it off.
Damn it.
He inhales the poison and stares at you.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Rogar. So you're bound, like you're suspended. You're bleeding. You're very weak. If you'd like to try and break free from the restraints, you can make a strength check with disadvantage because you are quite weak. And 10 is not sufficient. I know. You're like, yes, 16. Oh, damn. I hate the DM. And that's round 1. Okay, so now the Berserker is going to take his action, and he's just simply going to move up and attack as Berserkers do. But you can see a second Berserker is running in from another side of the hill. Oh my god, 60 feet. Voila! So he dashes. He gets right up here next to Oswin. He can't really do anything else. So he's just going to go here. I'm going to attack with my Berserker. But before I do that, I want to say we have a nat 20 coming in from Snall for Rogar. So Rogar, you have a nat 20 on your next roll.
Nice.
All right. Berserker. This one right here. He is going to attack. He's going to attack Gizma. Hiya! Ooh. 13 damage. So take your 6 because you're raging.
Yep.
Alrighty. And Rogar is number 3. After the 2 Berserkers, it's going to be the Druid. And the Druid, it's going to do something nefarious. Oh no. Alright. The Druid is going to step here, which would give Gizma an attack of opportunity.
Okay, Gizmo will take that.
Alright, so just a melee swing with whatever you're currently holding.
So I'll one hand the Warhammer.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'll just stop flicking between advantage and normal.
Okay. So 18 will hit for a whopping 5. Okay.
Alright.
So you hit him for 5. He repositions ever so slightly to here, and you see him. He takes that staff. He swings it like almost like he's winding up like a golf swing, and then he slams it into the ground. And when he does, a concussive blast emanates out as he casts Thunder Wave. And that Thunder Wave is going to emanate out in a square. Let me draw it for you. It's going to be like that. Kaboom! So the Berserker, Gizma, and Arius are all going to need to make a con save or take 16 damage.
Oh, that would be very bad.
Alright, Arius passes, so you're not going to take 16, you're going to take 8. And then Gizma... con save.
Right?
Yep.
Oh my
That
god.
is a fail. Take 16 damage and you get pushed away 10 feet. Whoosh!
So I'm unconscious.
You. Okay.
Wait. No, I don't have that, right? No, I don't.
Don't have what?
Is the damage bludgeoning?
No, it's thunder damage.
Thunder damage?
Yep.
Yeah, my sad little lizard body just
Bam!
topples down the hill a little.
Hey, wait a minute. What the shit? I fixed it twice.
Yeah, it wasn't working. That's okay.
No, it's not okay. It needs to work.
Yeah, I was at 19 before the encounter, and I took 6. And that wipes me out.
Oh, that's because I had it. I know why. It's because I had your token. Damn it. It's okay. We'll leave that there for now. I had set this token before I fixed it. Alright. So that was his turn. I need to roll for the Berserker. Okay. And then... Hey, that's supposed to be hitting. You're not supposed to know that's coming.
Oh, look, it's the unknown thing's turn. Something that's totally not their turn.
Okay. So they're just going to move right there. And that's going to be that. Aswin!
I'm gonna hobble over. Bam, right there. And smack the one right under me.
18 for 14. That is a hit.
But that's it.
Okay, Gizmo, before you take your turn, as you are laying here unconscious, blackness spreads out before you. As it does, you see a faint image of your ancestors standing before you, and you can see them looking with disapproval as you lay on the ground broken. You feel a light breeze roll across your body, and you are restored to 5 hit points.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. I immediately kissed the ring. I knew this was good luck.
It's not the stupid ring.
You don't know that it wasn't. You don't know.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Okay, so start of your turn, you're restored to 5 hit points, so you can stand up and then continue with your turn as normal.
I would like to stand up. Sure.
You.
I lost my rage, right?
Yes, because you fell unconscious.
I'm at 5 HP.
Yep.
Oh my god. I will not rage again. I will head towards the Berserker.
Okie dokie.
And I will, as a bonus attack, I'm going to try and bite him. As a bonus action, I can make a special attack.
Hungry Jaws. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
If
Go
it
ahead
hits,
and click
I
your
can
bite.
heal. Alright, so bite. Oh, thank
17
God.
is a hit. So he takes 5.
He only takes 3 because I'm not ranging.
Oh, he does not take 5.
Yeah. But I will heal 3.
Equal to your con mod.
I gain temporary hit points
Equal to your
my con modifier.
3.
Yeah. So I will gain 3 temp hit points.
That's what we use the red circle for.
Red circle is temp hit points?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right. So that's your bonus action.
Yes, and then I will attempt to whoop him with my warhammer.
All right.
Just normal, not reckless. Two-handed. And
11 is a miss.
alright. So I will miss. And then just try and hold it and ready myself for an attack. I'll actually, I think I have 5 feet left. I'm just going to move back here.
Okay.
Without moving out of his range.
All right. Arius.
So, Arius will just attempt to breathe a cloud of poison on the druid again.
Fail. Takes 9. Anything else?
No, that'll be my turn.
Rogar.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, you know what? You have a net 20.
I know, but still have to roll it, so I rolled it.
Okay. So Rogar, even in his weakness, he manages to break out of his bonds and falls to the ground. You see that the druids haven't bothered to remove any of your equipment. You're still fully armed, but you are free.
And I still get a full action?
Yep. Sure, why not?
Druid.
14. Is that main hand, offhand? Is that what we're looking at?
Yes, it is.
Okay. It hits and kills the druid. Anything else?
Limp my sore ass back over here behind Awesome.
Oh.
And yes, I know that's Arius, but you gotta remember, I just woke up.
Yeah, he's seen double and he's very confused. All right, the berserker is going to take. They are going to take their turn. Going to attack Arius and Asuin. Oh, well, doesn't matter. So they are going to be reckless. So they will have advantage on their attacks, and any attacks against the berserkers will have advantage until the end of until the start of the next turn. So Arius, Asuin. Take your damage, and then
Yep.
we'll move to the druid. That one is dead, but there are others. You just can't see them. Something's happening. Oh god, you guys are gonna die. 25. So they are just going to move up again. Ready in action. And then Asuin.
I'm going to use Titan Grip again.
Titan grip. Okay. Attacking the one below you.
Yep. With advantage.
With advantage. So that's a hit for 14.
And then hit the one to the left of me with the pike.
Because now he is in range. Are you sure? Oh, okay. Okay. Con save. That's a fail. So what level of exhaustion are you at now? 3?
Yep.
Gizmo.
Mm-hmm. I will again bite this guy. Oh wait, no, I can't. Never mind, I can't do it again. In that case, is the one next to me looking a little rough?
He is injured, but no, not
But no.
quite as much as you would hope.
Okay. In that case, I will.
So many red dots.
So many red dots. Yeah. Not. Do we see those guys coming our way far off?
Can you see them?
I can.
Yes, they are at the top of the hill. So.
Oh, crap. And they just look like they're charging towards us.
Not charging. More like shambling. They don't move very fast.
Okay.
Gizmo, for future reference, if you can see the token, unless Daddy Warbuck specifically says, "Oh, you shouldn't see that,"
Well, he did earlier. That's why I was wondering.
You can see him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if those are the things we were theoretically weren't supposed to see. Okay.
No, they're on the DM layer.
Gotcha. Well, in that case, I will just shout to the group, "We need to go now. We can't stay here." Seeing how rough Rogar looks and the frog is literally, it's about to fall asleep on the ground.
I'm not going to fall asleep.
Yeah, you got 3 levels of exhaustion. You're definitely like swaying on your feet.
You're swaying on.
We need to go. I will Yeah, I will hit this one guy in front of me. Yeah, just like the two-handed warhammer.
Okay.
Mm.
With
Sorry,
advantage.
two-handed.
With advantage, because remember, they reckless.
Oh, right, that is awesome.
Oh, well, it's a miss.
Perfect. Excellent. And I'd like motion to the group that we need to start backing off and wait for some form of approval from them to literally start going backwards. Take your friend and go. We need to go.
Arius?
Yep. Arya says, I agree, we need to escape. And I try and slam into this berserker with my shield. I'm going to attempt to knock him prone.
Yep.
With the shove action, so I would have advantage with it.
18, that'll do it. Okay, so you knock the berserker prone. Ah.
All right. Come, let us retreat. And I start running away.
He will take his wait. Do you have something that says he can't use opportunity attacks when you do that?
No.
Okay.
No, nothing.
I think I'm confusing you with someone from one of the Avenger Legion. So he is going to attack you.
Yeah.
Remember, he has advantage because... Oh no, during that turn. That turn is over. He does not have advantage, so he's going to have disadvantage.
Yeah, by the way, my guardians are also around him.
Oh, right. Well, so he's
Because I
got
hit him.
double disadvantage.
Yeah.
So if he hits you, you have resistance on the attack at least.
Exactly.
He does not hit you. Let's put
Cool.
our blue dot.
Wait. Sorry, let me just work out how far I need to move. And I'll move around to there.
Okay. Did you remember this is difficult terrain?
Oh, right. Moving down is difficult as well.
Well, just
Not
all
yet.
of it, you know.
Okay.
There we go. And Rogar. Rogar is not giving up. And he
Balls of
attacks.
steel.
Woo! Okay. Weapon crit. You strike with great force. Roll an additional set of damage dice above and beyond your normal crit. So, what is it? D6 plus 4? Roll me 2 more D6.
Plus 4 or just the d6?
No, just the D6s. Not plus mines. What? All right.
I like this one.
12,
I like this one a lot.
18, 23, 33. That is a dead berserker. So in my mind, it goes like this, right? Like Rogar is kind of like, you know, they've been bleeding him dry. He's exhausted. He's kind of like leaning on his sword like a cane as he walks up, and then he just kind of, you know, like points it at him and lunges and falls and runs the berserker all the way through since he's prone, and then the berserker dead.
I like that. That works.
All right, that was both of your attacks. Are you finished?
Well, my offhand is a bonus, and I can't use Cure Wounds as a bonus, so yeah.
Okay, one berserker remaining, attacking Asuin. Let's look at that frog. And that's it. And then these guys are going to move forward again. Shambling ever closer. Asuin?
I'm debating if I want to try something risky.
Cat.
I'm
Do
going
it.
to.
It's okay. If
I'm
we
going
lose you, you're only a frog.
That doesn't. I'm gonna tighten grip
Oh!
in the last effort. Oh wait a minute! Until like
14 is a hit for 17 damage. Second attack. Another hit for 13, and then let's see that con save.
13.
You have disadvantage on saves? Oh yeah, you're at level 3, so what is that, 4?
Hit point maximum is half, which...
Ooh. That's rough. So minus 15. Okay. So, now what, Aswin?
Is he dead? No.
No, he is not dead.
I have a question.
Yes.
For Bullywog, I have standing leap. Would that let me
Provoke? No, you would provoke an opportunity attack.
Well, would I still be able to long jump?
Well, yeah, but why?
I think he's asking whether or not it would be it affects difficult terrain because he's jumping over it rather than running through it.
Oh, I see. No, if you were going to just jump 20 feet, it's 20 feet. It's not like you're walking through, you know.
Yes, I would like to do that.
You're going to take the opportunity attack.
Well, actually, no, I won't. I won't. This is the end of my turn.
Okay, Gizmo.
I will stand there and I will debate long and hard whether I retreat or help the frog. Do you guys really need the frog?
You have seen yourself, he's quite useful.
Okay. And I will. Would I know that one of these guys is a healer?
Well, no, because you haven't seen anybody do any healing yet.
No, I haven't seen anyone do any healing. I will. I will again strike at him with my warhammer. If I die because of you, frog, my ancestors will haunt you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, not me if I'm dead too.
And I will strike.
15 is... Well, remember you have advantage if you want to roll it, because he reckless.
Oh, he reckless? Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay. It
Let's
doesn't...
go.
Not going to change the damage, but I was saying if maybe you crit. 12, 13, 14... Kills the Berserker.
It was only 12 again, because I'm not raging.
Oh, still kills the Berserker. He was at 9.
Okay, good. Phew, thank God. And I will run as fast as I can back in the woods. How far can I go?
How far have you moved to that point? 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30? You can make it about there.
I will go there.
Okay.
Can I, like, rush into the woods as much as possible? I really don't want to go towards that horse fella.
So far, he's just standing, watching you guys as you are fighting. And as you look at him, right? Because you said you're creeped out, so you kind of glance over your shoulder. And as he sees the fight unfolding and the fact that you guys are now fleeing, you can see a look of disapproval on his face. You know, he is practically sneering down at you. He is making no effort to hide his displeasure with you and your group.
Okay.
Arius?
Well, guess who's got two thumbs and doesn't care what that guy thinks?
Okay.
So with difficult terrain, that's a dash.
You know what? At this point, because Rogar, Oswin, are you guys also intending to run?
Negative.
What?
I don't care about what he thinks. I'm going to run my movement.
Not your turn.
No, it's not your turn. Rogar is up next. Rogar? Come on, cat. Get.
What? Your friend is a dead man. Too bad.
Oh, Rogar is cure woundsing himself? And you're going to continue up the hill.
Well,
You better have a meteor storm
wouldn't
up your sleeve.
Cure Wound and Dash be under the same category? Or can I do both?
No, they both take an action.
Then that's as far as I can move uphill.
Okay. Did you already cure wound? Yes, you did. Oh my. So this is round 5. The berserkers are dead. Get out of here, berserkers. You can hear the cat purring? It's because she was like the microphone is right here, just off my camera. She was literally standing under it. You're disrupting the channel. Get out of here. Get out of here. I get so anyway. Eeny meeny miny. Okay. So the needle blights are going to continue advancing. 15, 25, 30. How far is Rogar? 45 feet, you say? Oh, I already had it open. 45 feet. Okay, so they're gonna you see them, like they're kind of standing at the top of the hill, like a firing squad. And as you're standing here, you see them all, and this is a familiar sight for those that were in the fight at the farmhouse. They have all these spiky protrusions. No, you did not. They have all these spiky protrusions on their shoulders, heads, elbows, chest, and you see them reach and grab them, and they pull them up and out, almost like they're unsheathing a sword, and then they take them and they throw them like javelins. And that's what's going to happen right now. There are 3, 4, 5 of them at the top of the hill. They're all going to throw these long wooden spikes at Rogar as if they were javelins. It will be with disadvantage because of the distance from them to you, but all the same, 5 attacks versus Rogar. Oh, it's whispering me. 13 is a miss. Miss. So there's just a hail of these needles comes raining down, and they just kind of all around you. But you can see that this is not a good situation to walk into. Asuin.
I have a question.
Sir.
From the last encounter with the werewolves to this encounter, would that have counted as a short rest?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so.
What are you doing, Asuin?
I don't actually know.
Do you run or do you fight?
I'm going to.
Those are your choices, right?
I'm going to leap right next to Rogar.
Oh my god.
Yes. I'll tell you what. You guys, for being so very fearless and deciding to to stand your ground, why don't you two have inspiration? I doubt it will save you, but you can have it irregardless. All right, so you leap forward, and now you're standing there next to Rogar. Do you have an action you're actually going to take, or?
When one of these gets 20 feet in range, I'm gonna ready an action. And if one of these gets 20 feet in range, I'm gonna throw a hand axe at it.
Okay. Gizmo.
I don't even know what to say.
This is what I was trying to tell you about.
Just look at ours and go, do your friends have a death wish? This is not a winning battle. I've seen many battles.
Yes, I know this is a losing battle. That's why we should run!
What? Do you not worry for your friends? Are they your friends?
They are my friends, but I cannot protect them from stupidity.
Maybe we should ask this fellow if he can intervene and stop this. As I point to the creepy guy. Or not. I will... Oh my god. I will hide.
You gotta take the hide action.
I feel like such a wussy barbarian right now, but I don't see any reason why we'd fight this. I will ready a javelin, and I will hand one to Arius if he wants to take one and fire with me at a distance. But I will hide.
Okay,
Behind
so
a tree or something.
Okay, so you're just gonna stand behind the tree, but ready in action. If one gets close enough, you're gonna throw the javelin, right?
Well, hiding is an action, so I don't think I'd be able to.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking for clarification. Did you want to hide, or did you want to ready the javelin?
I will get the javelins out for the next turn, but I will hide.
Hide.
But I won't
Okay, make a stealth check.
range. Yeah. Because screw this.
Okay, you are hidden from the needle blights. However, the man on the horse, he actually, for the first time, turns his gaze from the battlefield and looks directly at you.
Oh my god.
Yeah?
I will stare right back at him and just kind of snarl and show my teeth.
He never opens his mouth. And you hear a voice in your head. It's very low and deep, and it speaks in an even, very clear voice. It simply says, "Your cowardice has disqualified you." Arius?
Arius, frustrated with what the other guys are doing, has no choice. He can't travel around this land alone, so he needs them alive. So he's going to try and run back a little bit to try and provide some support. Let's see how far I can get. So yeah, Arius runs to there with difficult terrain. That's a dash action.
Okay. So run up to join your friends. Rogar!
Dash action. Bonus action.
Okay, 15-foot cone. Give me 1 second. Cone. So, 15 feet. I'm assuming you're putting it here? Because that's 3. That is also 3.
Like to hit 4, but 3 will be fine.
Well, I don't see how you can hit 4.
Well, I'll hit the 3 in the middle then.
Yeah, right there you can hit the 3 in the middle. If you go here, you can get the one directly south of you, and then the 2 on the right. So 3 in the middle.
Yep.
Okay, and this is cold.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So breath weapon. Where the hell did I hide their sheet? It's here somewhere. I think I closed it like a dummy. Best DM, always prepared. So 1, 2, 3, 2 pass, 1 fail. And let me see here. So you can see as the bitter cold kind of wraps around these creatures, which are made of plants, right? You can see that their plant body begins to wither and die under the very cool conditions, right? They seem very much opposed to the frigid cold. And one dies outright, and the other two look badly damaged. Anything else?
Well, I don't have any other actions, so I'm going to say that's it.
Round 5. Okay, the Needle Blights. They don't even need to move, because Rogar is less than 10, in some cases 10 feet ahead of them. And they are just going to just rain another hail of needles on you. This time without disadvantage, and there are 4. So 1, 2, oh my god. 3, there we go. Take a hit for 11.
Good night.
Yeah, okay. And then the 4th one, actually with disadvantage, because it's ranged versus a prone target. And misses. Okay, so you take 11 and are knocked unconscious. And then Asuin, it's your turn again.
I'm going to still keep my ready action. And move right there.
Another ready action, javelin if they get close.
Yeah, hand axe. If they get in the range.
Hand axe. Wait, what's the range on your hand axe? Isn't it like 30, 60? 30, what is it?
That sounds right, let me check. 2060.
Well, yeah, because by that definition, they are within the range.
Okay, then I'll just throw it at that one.
Alright, disadvantage, because they're beyond 20. Like, you don't have to throw it. You can word it more carefully if you'd like. I was just trying to point it out to...
Okay. I didn't know. Okay. Once they come into...
within 20 feet.
Yes.
There you go.
Feet.
Okay. And then Gizma.
Gizma is a survivor, and she's not feeling very good right now. She does not understand why someone who was just rescued runs straight back to danger.
I think I understand why. I don't want Giz to comment right away, but I think it might have something to do with the fact that he was like tortured and bled, and he wants vengeance.
I can see that, but
so
like,
maybe he's not thinking clearly. I don't know. We can contemplate all we like, but we don't know.
True, but
right.
Anyways, this is what
right,
Gizma's
right.
thinking. She's very confused, and gets the impression that all these new people have a death wish.
Right.
So I will look at the creepy fellow, and I will just say, Gizma is not a coward. She's a survivor. I don't think these are survivors.
This time, he speaks to you
Oh,
physically. He looks at you and he's like, "You hide behind a tree while your comrades bleed upon my ground. You call yourself a survivor, but all I see is a sniveling coward. Do not dare address me again, worm."
I will not address him again. Can I stealth my way back up to where these guys are?
Yes, you are currently still hidden from the blights.
I will move up as far as I can, up towards them, but staying low to the ground.
Okay.
How far can I go? Where's my ruler?
While you move your token, if you tap Q, it'll set waypoints that you can use to kind of track your movement.
As I hold it?
Yeah, so like click and hold your token, and then move it around the map and tap Q.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier than having to switch to your ruler and count, and then switch back to grab it. And
Pretty sure you can also use your right click.
yeah, I think you are right. That is one of the new hotkeys, but I like Q better.
I'll move up like here-ish. And I will have a javelin ready this time.
Yep. Okay, so moving there, ready a javelin. If they come within, what's the distance?
The range on my javelin is 30, 120.
Okay, so if they come within 30?
30, yeah.
Okay, which is about here. Okay, Aureus.
Right. Frustrated at Rogar, Arius just kind of grumbles to himself, like, just got him alive again, damn it. And I kind of run forward a little bit more, and I will use Acid Splash on this one, and for it to splash to that guy.
Acid Splash on... Oh, those two down there. Got it. Roll it! Dex save. 1, 2. Well, I don't have disadvantage. I'm sorry. 14, 13, so a fail and a pass. Oh, 2 damage.
Yay.
Hey, I'm helping.
And I think I'll move up a little bit more as well.
Okay.
Have to, I think.
Rogar on the ground. Make a death save. Use the inspiration for the death save. Hoping for a crit. Ooh. Okay, so that one doesn't count. Because you're going to roll again. Alright.
Nice.
Round 6. Needle Blights going to take their turn. They are going to advance. Let me move this guy out of the way because I'm going to grab the bunch of them. And then we're just going to go 15, 20, 5, 30. And they are within range, so those of you that had held reactions, you can go ahead and use them. Asuin first, and then Gizmo. Why don't we do that?
I still have...
Yo.
I just realized.
9, 10, 11, 12. That is a hit and a dead needle blight. Okay, sure thing, Rogar. And then Gizmo, you were holding a javelin. You can go ahead and throw it now.
Yeah, I will shoot the one that's
Yeah.
No, I'll shoot one of the ones going towards Arius.
All right. Closer or further?
The closest one.
Alrighty. Roll that dice. That is a hit for... Are you raging? I don't
4.
remember. Oh, no, you wouldn't be because you haven't... Yeah. Okay. Bam. Asuin.
I really want to do something that would end this fight quicker.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
It'll end you quicker.
Nah, well.
I should have known better than to give such a deadly tool to a child.
It's so much fun, though. I'm going to... No, I'm just going to throw a hand axe at this one.
Yeah, this is your last hand axe, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Throw that hand axe, and it cuts right through the creature's wooden body, and you see it it explodes in a shower of splinters and falls to the ground dead.
That is it.
Gizmo.
Beep, beep, beep. I will... Did Arius take one of my javelins? No, he just ran straight up.
No, yeah, because he uses magic, so he just ignored your...
Awesome. Okay. Gizmo did not understand that.
Right. She's just... Oh.
I will toss another javelin at the one closest to Arius. Same one as before.
Okay.
So 6.
And that is another dead twig blight. Or needle blight. Some kind of blight.
Alright. And that is it for me. I'll move in between the two, basically.
Okie dokie. And after that, Arius, it is back to you.
Okay, so Arius is going to dash and run straight up to Rogar. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Gizmo, are you back?
Just sitting back down.
Oh, good timing. Okay, so go like. So you're unconscious. You're dying. You get a sudden surge of strength and pick yourself back up off the ground, refusing to die here today. And you recover 4 hit points from another benevolent Twitch god.
Thank you, Twitch God.
And then you can carry on with your turn after you stand up from being prone.
Stand up. Move. Oh, those are supposed to be normal.
Okay, so 22 and 16, they both hit for a total of 16 damage, and that will kill.
Please tell me it shatters it.
It does. You cut off one of its limbs, because remember, it's just made of wood and vines, right? There's nothing really substantial there. And then you turn around with the second one, and you cut it right across the midsection, and it falls to the ground in pieces. Okay, that will be the end of combat at round 7. Okay. So, at this point, what would you guys like to do? You don't see any sources of immediate danger, but you can still hear noise coming from the south side of the hill. The same area where that pale light is emanating from.
I would like to shamble over and pick up my hand axes.
I
Okay.
would also like to pick up all 3 of my javelins. Yeah.
I will look at Rogar and say, "Can we go now?"
What's with the guy on the horse over there?
I don't know. He simply seems content to watch.
He speaks. He spoke to me.
What do you say?
He said I was disqualified from something, and that's all he said. That's all.
Oswin just kind of like looks at you, just half awake, and then just immediately goes to his knees and collapses on the ground.
I will go up to him and start poking him.
Leave me alone.
Arius will move over and just pick him up and start carrying him.
You're
Come
gonna try
on, let's go.
to.
Carrying him where?
Away.
Running away. Okay. Is that the plan
Yes.
for everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
brave
I
Sir
don't see any targets, so yes.
Well, remember, I said there was chanting coming from the opposite side of the hill.
Our fighter is down.
So Rogar is going to also leave.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys make a hasty retreat back to the farm, right? I'm assuming that's where we would go because it's close by and it is relatively safe. So let me go ahead and we'll remove these tokens. As you continue to run away, you hear that strange, eerie chanting continues. And eventually we make it back to the Wizard of Wines. 1, 2, Davion is here. Let's put Rogar on the map. Let's put Gizmo on the map. Okay, and did I move you guys? I did. So, returning to the Wizard of Wines, Davion is still sitting outside, and he's like, "Oh, what? Tell me, what has occurred? Did you recover the stones?"
What stones?
The stones. You said, I see you found your friend. Had you been to Yester Hill?
Yes, we had. However, we could not get to the stones. We were beset, and there were more enemies
But
nearby.
you promised to help me.
We
We
can
will
use
try
the
and-
place to rest.
Yes, we are in no condition for an extended fight. It was bad enough as it was, and I can't give
I'm
a
sorry.
response
I'm
to
very
that.
sorry. I didn't mean to be so selfish. Please come in. Come in. I'll take you to Follow me upstairs. And I know. He takes you upstairs, and he shows you around, and there's several, bedrooms, and he kind of gives you all a place to rest for the night. Get in bed.
Want to be in this room.
Did you fix the long rest command?
It's never been broken. You have to type your full name. That's why it doesn't work for you, because you would have to type Rogar. Okay, so he shows you to your rooms, and he continues to talk to you. He's like, so, what do you intend to do?
Well, once we have rested, I am content to return and honor our agreement.
Yes, you must. We need the stones. If they're not returned, then I'm afraid I couldn't get the wine that you need to take to the city of Kresk.
Yes, I understand. I cannot speak for my friends, but if they are willing, then we will go.
Yes, but please, in the meantime, sleep. Sleep, you must recover. And he kind of sneaks out of the room and closes the door. What are you doing,
Why must we
Asuin?
fetch this man's stones?
The stones, he believes them to have some property that allows his land to become arable so that he can farm it.
Can we just not go pick up any stone and give him a pile of rocks?
Apparently these stones are special.
The whole time, I was kind of like listening, and I'm just fidgeting with everything in the room and touching everything, playing with everything.
Okay. Fidgeting.
I'm out the second my head hit the pillow.
Yeah, I would imagine you would be. Fidgeting with everything in that room. What is in that room? I don't think you guys ever went upstairs. This room has 2 pairs of bunk beds that occupy, so there's actually 4 beds in here. Well, I mean, we could pull Rogar in there, but I think he's content in the master bedroom. Against the western wall are 4 identical footlockers.
I go through all of them.
Okay. You see that there's not a whole lot there. Looking through the footlockers, you see that they mostly contain toys, and the toys are very strange. There's one of them seems to resemble a child's wooden rocking horse, except the horse is black with wild eyes and has painted orange flames where its mane, tail, and hooves should be. Carved into the wooden nightmare is the name Bucephalus. And in smaller lettering, the slogan, "Is no fun, is no Blinksy."
Is no fun, is no what?
Blinksy.
Blinksy.
Yep, that's what it says.
Okay. I take the toy and I show whoever's in my room. Look, I found mini creepy guy.
What?
Mini creepy guy
I'll
horse.
take a look at it.
It's like the one that whispered in my head.
I think something hit her too hard.
Lots of things hit her
Take a
too
look
hard.
at So I see
Yeah, I definitely
So
give
I
it to
see-
Arius and not the other guy.
Awesome.
The other guy.
So I see this sort of toy model painted to look similar to the horse that we saw.
Yep.
Blinksy, I don't know what that is. And I'll start looking at it. Maybe just do some sort of. I suppose a history check would be pointless here because I don't know those land's history.
No, any check that you would make would fail. It wouldn't even have you roll. because you have no point of reference for this phrase.
We should keep that. Maybe next time we see him, we could throw it at his face.
What is wrong with you? Guy has a giant
It would
flame.
be helpful to throw it at him. However, making a note would not be a bad idea. And I start scribbling some notes down in my book.
Okay, let me just ask this real quick. Guy has a giant black horse that apparently has somewhat flames on it. Super creepy, and is apparently talking through your mind, and you want to throw something at it.
He was mean to Gizma.
How was he mean?
He was alive.
So people are mean if they're alive.
He did not help your friend who was dying. He looked at us and then said we were not worthy.
Yes, he seemed somewhat displeased at our attempted escape, though it did not go as we had originally planned.
He did not help people in distress. He was not a good person. And then I would like to proceed to break a chair in the room to try and, like, fiddle myself a shield or something.
Absolutely.
Like, as I'm saying this, I just want to walk over and just, like, crack a chair up against the wall and start fiddling a chair.
Okay.
like a wooden shield type thing, basically, to make a shield for myself.
You're gonna take the seat and you're just gonna put a strap on it and boom.
First I'm gonna smash it and break it into pieces.
It's
And
yeah.
keep the biggest piece for a shield.
Well, so there's no chair in here, right? There's only the bunk beds.
Oh no!
But she takes like the bunk bed on the top from where she is, starts pulling the planks off, right, and trying to like lash them together. So it's just like it's literally like just 4 4-foot long planks held together by her rope, and then on the back end she's tied the rope in like a loop so she could like fit her arm through it, and ta-da! It's a shield.
I try to take this from her because she's destroying someone else's property.
I don't understand what he's trying to explain to me, and I'm like, no, Gizma needs shield so Gizma doesn't die.
No, this is not yours. You broke someone else's stuff.
Well, neither was the toy, and
Almost
I gave it
as
to your
if
friend,
on
and he-
cue, Davian Martikov is going, what's that noise? Ah!
The frog broke your bed.
It was not me. It was I just imagine he walks in and we're like, I'm holding onto the shield while it's wrapped around her arm. We just both pause there, like staring at him.
He
Arius
looks
doesn't even
what?
get involved. He just laughs his ass off.
Why would you do this?
It wasn't me. It was her.
I told you frogs are crazy and can't be trusted.
Yeah,
Pleasure to
it's-
meet me. My name is Gizma.
My name is Osman. That means nothing.
Not you, the druid.
Listen. Lizards are terrible people. You know how many times your kind has tried to ransack our villages?
Wow.
Mr. Davian, you have a lovely home.
One that you just broke.
He's
He
like,
is delirious. Do not listen.
it's simple. You, yellow one, come over here.
I look at us and we're both yellow.
I'm orange. You're yellow.
Is he
Go
talking
on.
to me?
Go on, Chew. Yes, he's talking to you.
Oh, then I'll go with him. Like, honestly, I'll go with him completely nonchalantly. Like, I don't understand what I did
what's going
wrong.
on? Okay, so he walks you out into the hallway, and there's another door right next door. He's like, here, I'll give you your own room away from that, damnable frog.
What?
Thank you. You are a most kind gentleman. Gizma and her people will remember this. And I go and I give him a big hug. And then I walk into the room.
Okay.
Is there lockers in this room too?
Oh, yes, there are.
I go through all of them.
You're gonna break the bed again.
More toys in all of them. It's obviously these are children's quarters. Looking through the toys again, you find some very disturbing ones. One is like a canvas doll. It's got very few details other than like one button eye and the mouth that's stitched on instead of being like a smile or something welcoming or warming. It almost looks like this doll has like a permanent expression of horror on its face. And as you turn it around in your hands and look it all over, you can see there's a tag on the back, and once again, is no fun, is no Blinksy.
I take it, I cuddle it, and I go to sleep.
Okay. All right, so everybody take a long rest. Why don't we go ahead, we'll take a quick 5-minute break so you can get water, use the restroom or whatever, and then we'll come back, and then we will continue.
Are we muted on stream for this?
Nope.
Awesome. Hi.
Yo, water. I need water. It's so stinking hot here. Don't let your friend beat you. Okay. Hello, spell slots. Right? How long? You've been out of spell slots this entire session, haven't you? Because there was never actually a rest. I don't even know if he's back yet. I very well could be talking to myself right now.
You are.
I am. Okay. Kitty hijacked the stream. That's what she does. Alrighty.
Alright, time to go pick on some blights and twigs and druids.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing cooler for a barbarian than to be called a coward. Feels good.
Alright. Actually...
I just wanted to ask real quick, are you able to post to write down the name that was written on the horse thing?
Bocephalus. I certainly can.
I wrote like syphilis.
That sounds accurate.
Like syphilis? Like the STD?
Bocephalus.
Oh, cephalus, like brain.
Cephalus.
Gotcha.
Okay. Let me just check my notes real quick, like.
So we're heading back to the hill.
Well, I am. I don't know about you guys.
Definitely. I want to go pick something up.
As we're resting, I whittled like another toy horse that kind of looked like the other one that we took and put it back in the locker where it was.
Okay.
Probably doesn't look like it at all.
As you guys awake in the morning, right? Because you took a long rest. It's full 8-hour sleep. You're awake. You're thrust awake by a violent jolt that shakes the entire building. There is a crash as something very heavy hits into the side of the farm, and you can hear debris and other things fall as a portion of the building collapses.
Well, looks like it's time to go to work. Draw swords and rush towards the noise.
Arius will get up, grab his shield. No time for his armor, I guess.
Asuin will just immediately pull out his greatsword and run through the door.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll grab my stuff and I'll also grab that shield that I whittled. My makeshift shield.
Okay. Alrighty. So you guys run down the stairs. Give me a second, I gotta grab y'all. You guys run down the stairs, and then standing here, you rush outside, and you run around back, and you see a giant tree has been animated. Its bark is a sickly green and black color, and pushing itself through the bark, you can see in the place of sap, it's thick reddish blood. And you also notice something very peculiar. There are patches on the tree's bark that the bark kind of melds with what appears to be white scales. And you can see these little patches kind of sporadically throughout the creature's frame.
Oh, those druids are gonna die.
I just kind of look back at Rogar.
Alright,
They're using it.
let me make sure that I've cleared the initiative tracker. And everybody can go ahead and roll initiative. Oh, these are tiny. Okay. You know what? I don't care if they're tiny. They can just stay there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Twig Blade. Vine Blade. All the blights. Alrighty. So, this lumbering creature is now standing here in front of you, right? And as it does, you can see a horde of Twig Blades comes running out from around the side of the building. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to clean up the area here.
These are like the baby ones, not the teenager ones.
Yes, I guess. I don't know. These are the ones that are only like 3 feet high or so, and they're
They're still as tall as me.
run. You see several more. These ones are only like a foot tall. They come running out. Why not? We're just gonna make them all dash. They're just gonna get all over the place, get all up in your biz, because they can't. They're not close enough to it. Bad. Not close enough to attack. So that's all they're gonna do. They're just gonna run up into engagement. What's up, fellas? And then they're just gonna kind of stand around. They're gonna do the putty thing, and then that's it. Asuin, it is your turn.
I'll just attack this one right in front of me.
I'm totally not adjusting them to the correct size. Alright, and you hit it, and remember, these things are very small, and they're, just made of like twigs and sticks. So as you cut it, it just cuts in half and is dead. As the pieces break apart and splinter away, though, you see that even these things that have little patches of glistening white scales.
That's my turn.
Yeah. Okay. Gizmo.
So is the tree also an enemy, basically? The big tree?
It doesn't. Well, you see that the tree is what made that noise that rocked you all and woke you up. It is currently smashing into the side of the Wizard of Wines, and it looks like it's trying to raise the structure to the ground.
Huh.
Words are hard.
Okay. I'm gonna rage. We long rested, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna take out both hand axes, and I'm just gonna start hacking away and mowing the lawn. At the two basically directly next to me and directly south of me.
Oh, unrelated. You rested with a while you were holding an item. So through the course of the rest, you would learn its properties.
Awesome.
And you find it to be cursed. No, I'm kidding. It's kidding. The ring is a ring of warmth. It gives you resistance to cold, and you don't take the effects of extreme cold anymore. Hooray!
Sweet.
Okay. Anyway, continue with your turn.
I will kiss my ring before I start mowing the lawn. So I'm gonna rage. I'm going to reckless. So starting with the one on my south, to my south.
Yep. 12 is reckless. So this is one attack?
This is one attack.
Okay, so 15 for 5 damage. Kills the first one. I know you said to the south. It doesn't matter. And then the offhand attack?
Yeah.
6 and 9.
No.
Fixed it. Alright. So that's the end of your turn.
6 and 9 doesn't hit.
No.
No way.
Nope. Okay, so the tree, right? It starts lumbering towards you. And as it does, let me see here. Bingo, bango, bongo. Okay. It lashes out, okay? And as it does, okay. You see this giant root kind of slithers towards you It doesn't even move from its current position. This root slithers out, and the root first tries to wrap itself around Asuin. Okay, you take no damage, but you are grappled. Grappled. Where's my hand? Alright, so you are grappled, and then the other root is going to slither up and try to grab Gizmo. Yep. Grappled. And then, I'm going to just click this so you can see I'm not bullshitting you, right? So, those are the grasping roots. It is going to now attack with its branches to Gizmo and Asuin. My god. My god. Okay. Gizmo. Asuin. Mm-hmm. I think those both missed. Nope, Asuin got hit. Take 14, Asuin.
Can I count that shield I crafted as a shield, as a makeshift shield, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
So that's what, +2 to my AC?
Yeah. Okay, now it's going to try to bite Yzma. Right? If it's his target, it may also make a bite attack its target. Oh no, you're not in range. You're too far. Womp womp. Okay. So that's going to be it for the tree blight. And then Rogar.
Alright, we're going to do a cone starting from me straight out to the left, and then down, hitting as many targets as possible.
A cone of cold. Okay. So, DC 14. And this is, let me get my ruler out again. Ruler, cone, and you're going to hit as many as possible. Oh, yeah. So, right there, you can hit literally all of them. All of the twig blights over there. Alright.
That sounds great.
That sounds great. Okay, 7 damage. Con saves all around. However, I do want to point out that, again, they all have those not the one under W6, you're right. All of them have those patches of white scales. It's very peculiar. Where the hell are my... Here, I'll just open it again, since apparently I can't find it. So we're going to make con saves all around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's another one hiding under there, so 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then we're going to start doing the damage. However, you can see that the cold doesn't seem to affect them like it did before. As a matter of fact, it seems to have even less of an effect than you would have expected from a creature. It almost seems like they can resist the effects of your cold breath.
They look like they all have little rings.
So, pass. Oh my god, what did I do? Fail. What is the DC? 14. So, fail.
3 fails, the rest pass.
Okay, I'm gonna do the fails first, and we're gonna do it the 3 right in the center. How about that? Does that sound cool? You know, even with everything considered, that one attack did 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage with one action. That's some action economy. Okay.
I'm not gonna do my action.
What action?
Isn't breath weapon a
action?
Okay, I thought it was a bonus action.
Alright, so you're finished?
Yes.
Okay, so now these guys, who I don't think I have their sheet open yet either. They are simply going to slither. Oop. 15, 35. So 30. Let's move them all back one. 30. And then they're gonna walk this way. They're just gonna come right up in your face. There we go. That's what they do. Arius.
Okay. Yeah, they are definitely all up in our grill. So I am going to summon a gleaming sword of light.
Of course you
Here. And first of all, I'm going to attack the one that's engaging with... Actually, I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to attack the one that's next to me.
Okie dokie. So, where's that roll? Do it. Alright, 22 hit for 7, and that is successful.
Okay, and as my action for the turn, I'm going to throw out an acid splash that's going to attack the one in front of me and the one behind it.
Okay.
1 damage! I hate acid splash so much.
You'll get there. You know, I'm not even going to bother rolling. I'm just going to take the damage. Oh no! Okay. Finished.
Yep.
Now the Twig Blades. And this one is dead. Get out of here, dead guy. You take up space. They are going to swarm forward.
This blockade right now.
Yep. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 that can attack and will attack. 1, 2 against Rogar. 1, 2 against Gizma. Rogar, Gizma. Those all miss. It's not very effective. The other ones, the ones in the back here, they are going to start walking. 5, 10, 15, 25, and they're going to dash. Look at that. Wow. And 15, 30, dash, 40. That one walked away from Oswin. So Oswin, you can make an attack of opportunity against this one way over here if you'd like.
He's grappled.
Oh.
I thought you...
Can't you?
It'd be disadvantaged, wouldn't it?
No.
No, it does not.
Grapple just makes your speed 0. And that's honestly it. It's kind of stupid. Certain grapple effects will give you other things, like you'll say if you're grappled by this effect you have disadvantage, but at its very base you can't move anywhere.
Also, I have disadvantage.
Why would you have disadvantage?
Exhaustion.
Ah, well, yeah, 12 is a miss anyway. Okay, so he's gonna move there. This one, gonna walk all the way around through friendly units. It's gonna stand underneath your spiritual weapon. And then the other ones, they're not gonna do much of anything. They're just gonna stand here in the back for lack of anything better to do. That's fun.
Wait, if that one just moved, wouldn't I get an attack of opportunity on it?
Which one?
I don't know, you just moved one to the left.
Oh, I did. Yeah, you go ahead. Attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
You have your hand. Yep. And that's a dead twig blight. He wasn't too smart.
Right.
I would like to try to break free of the grapple.
You're going to do that for your action?
Yes.
Oh.
Is it strength or...
It is a strength check. And remember, you have disadvantage because you're exhausted.
Oh. Is 10 still pass? Oh, I should have used my inspiration.
I'm gonna go with no. Nope. Oh. At the start of each of their turns, so it's the start of your turn, you're grappled. I'm sorry, it's a good thing that you tried to break free because it reminded me. You take 1d6 plus 6 bludgeoning damage as the root crushes you. Alright, so Aswin takes here. I'll let you read it again.
Yeah, I was reading it right now. I thought it was when it...
At the
start
start...
of my turn?
Oh, nope. You're right. I'm done.
At the start of his turn.
Yeah, see, it was a test. I was just seeing if you guys are paying attention. It's getting late. I want to see who's still awake. That's all.
If I action surged, could I do it again?
Sure.
I will do that and use my inspiration.
Nice.
22.
Okay, you're not grappled.
Yay. I'll second wind.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay. I can't help but feel like attacking it would have took less.
No, I don't want to take that.
Gizmo.
I'm gonna slash at this thing, holding me.
Okay.
I'm gonna super slash.
Oh my god. 20. Oh, because rage. Okay. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, yeah, it's only got 6 HP, so that definitely cuts it. Let's see what the crit table says. Oh. The severity of your attack surprises your opponent. The tree blight will be surprised on their next round.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So this is the first time like you guys actually attack it, right? And the pain makes it kind of rear back in shock. And the root recoils and slithers away from you.
All right. As I do that, I would like to slash at the other twig blight right in front of me. As I say, Gizmo will make great bonfire after this. And I would like to slash it with my offhand.
Yes.
Oop, never mind.
Nope. Tree blight is surprised. It's still reeling after that pain in its foot. Rogar.
Main hand to the left, offhand to the right.
Are you... Oh, I understand. Okay. Miss. Hit and killed.
Horde breaker to the one left and down.
Yep. And dead.
Nice.
Move the corpses. Okay.
I'm done.
Vine Blades. This is going to move right here. This is going to move right here. And then they're all going to do stuff. They're going to do... Yes. First, this one here, the one in the center, is going to do Entangling Plants. So, grasping roots spawn from him in a 15-foot radius, which would be something 5, 10, something like that. Nope, it's bigger than that. I can count. Grasping roots of vine sprout 15-foot radius centered on the blight, withering away after 1 minute. For the duration, the area is difficult terrain for non-plant creatures, and each creature of the blight's choice in that area, which is going to be you four, must succeed a strength save or become restrained.
I have advantage on those.
On strength? I thought it was dex.
The barbarian rage.
Yeah, because I'm raging.
Oh, right.
So 21 for me.
21, yes. So Gizmo passed, Arius failed. Everybody passed except Arius. So, restrained. 5 to 15. Okay.
Does it make this area difficult terrain or anything, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. It's difficult terrain and everything that... Well, it's difficult terrain if you're not a plant.
Gotcha.
So that... Let me send this to the back. There we go. That was the one in the center. The two to the north and south of Asuin, they are going to do stuff too. It is going to try to hit Rogar. That is...
Yep.
That is a hit for 15, and you are grappled.
Jesus.
Escape DC 12. Until the grapple ends, you are also considered restrained, and it cannot restrict another one. So, bam. Grappled, restrained. See what I mean? Like when I said earlier, some grapples will give special... Anyway. One at the bottom here, going to try and attack Asuin. Oop, that was the wrong button. Asuin, 7 is a miss.
Yay.
And that's it for the Vine Blades. Arius.
Alright, so I'm going to move my spiritual weapon over to, like, here, I guess. And I'm going to attack the same Vine Blight that I attacked last time.
Okay. 18 is a hit for 9.
And then I'm going to Acid Splash this one and the one below it.
The twigs. 8 DC 14 Dex 1 2. Fail and save. This one dies.
Okay, that's my turn.
Twig Blades. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3 that are already in adjacency. We'll do those ones first. We'll attack. These ones have advantage because targets are restrained. So, Arius. Wow. Okay. Rogar. 16.
That's it.
Alright, 5 piercing. And then the last one, let's go Gizmo. That does not have advantage, so that is a miss. Okay. The other 3 Twig Blights, they're just going to move into position there. There. And this one, I think, is not going to be able to actually attack anybody. 30, I think that would require... Yeah, that would require a dash. Okay, so the 2 that just moved are going to attack Rogar and Gizmo. And then the third one had to dash to get next to Asuin. So... Rogar, miss.
Miss.
Gizmo, miss. And... yeah, that's it. Asuin.
Attack the one above me.
Do it. That is a dead Vine Blight, which also means that the grapple is no longer on Rogar.
That is it.
Gizmo.
I will. I will take the shield and Warhammer in one hand, and I'll attack the Vine Blight between myself and Oswin.
Okay.
So one-handed Warhammer, and I'll go Reckless.
Okay. Ooh, boy. Okay. Hit. Well, yeah, okay. Still hit for 10.
Yeah.
Finished?
As a bonus action, can I, like, take a bite out of a blight? I want to feed myself on twigs.
Yeah, you could do your, no, it's a Hungry Jaws. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so I will do that. So the blight right in front of me.
That is a hit for 5. And that's a dead Twig Blade.
Oh, I have advantage still because of the reckless, right?
If you want to roll it, yeah. I mean, you might crit, but yeah,
Okay, if I crit,
you did.
yeah.
It's dead.
Okay. So I'll gain 3 temp hit points.
Yep.
Okay.
Now the tree. It begins to... You see its roots begin to wiggle as it moves forward.
Oh, I just want to add real quick the vine blight that I hit
Uh-huh. Oh,
has
yes.
2 ancestral guardians on them.
Guardians.
Yeah.
Okay. So he lumbers forward. And he is going to lash out with all his thingies again. First, we'll do the grasping roots. We're going to attack Arius with advantage because you're restrained. 16? Is that a miss against you?
It's going to be a hit because I don't sleep in armor because you don't regain stuff. So, yeah, it's a hit. My SC's 14 at the minute.
Nice. Okay, so you take no damage, but you are grappled by the tree blight. I feel like this entire fight is you're grappled, you're restrained, you're not grappled, now you're restrained. Okay. Second grasping root. Let's grab Oswin again. That was fun.
Yep.
And then we're gonna hit people with their branches. It's going to be Gizma.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Take 7.
Yeah.
And then we're going to lash out at Arius. Yes, with advantage.
Ouch.
Take 16. And then it's going to be Rogar's turn.
I'm gonna step into the gap there. Main hand down, off hand up.
Main hand down, off hand up. Got it. Okay. 11 misses, 22 hits. Kills the guy to your north.
And horde break, the one straight below Gizmo.
Okay. 20 for 10. Kills another one. I'll just add him to the pile of corpses over here. Okay.
Don't forget the one that I was standing on.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. You're so nice.
And that's my turn.
The Vine Blights, gonna use their actions again. This one here is going to just step there. And then, because the other one used it last time, this one is now going to use it. Oh, that's the wrong sheet. This one will use its Entangling Plants, which will put a second giant area of plants, and it's going to be centered, say there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So everybody within that area make a strength save. Rogar failed. Arius is already grappled. Restrained. Bam! Becomes restrained. Yep, there. Okay, so that's the one at the bottom. The one in the middle here. You two are already grappled because of the tree. So he's just gonna step here. What the hell? This is evil. It's gonna attack Gizmo.
Alright.
Yeah. So you're gonna take 5 damage, and you are also grappled now. And the grapple and sorry, no shit. Okay. Oh, until the grapple ends, target is restrained. I knew there was something I was supposed to be doing. There we go. Grappled, restrained, grappled, restrained, restrained.
So this is the ground that's restraining me? Like I can't cut something off? After?
No. For the vine blights, you have to make the escape DC.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. Arius.
Alright, so Arius is going to use his spiritual weapon to try and attack the vine that's grappling him. You know,
the north. No,
the
tree blights vine.
Free.
Right.
Yes.
It's a little confusing because there's so many.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a theme going on.
19 is a hit for 5. What is the grasp of 15? It does not sever the root.
Okay. And for my action, let's see. I'll go for an acid splash. I'll target the root and I guess one of the twig blights, if I can.
Yeah, because they're adjacent. I'm not adding the root to the map because it'll change every turn. Actually, the acid damage, that's not going to... you can take back the action if you want, but Grasping Root specifically says it has to be slashing damage.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think even Spiritual Weapon would...
Yeah, because it's force damage.
You can retcon the turn, I don't mind.
Okay, so I would Spiritual Weapon against one of the... against this guy here, then.
The one that's grabbing Gizmo. Okay.
Yep. You want me to roll it again?
19 for 5? No, that's fine. We'll do that.
Okay. And then I would Acid Splash the 2 twig blights that are stood next to each other.
Yeah. For 6 damage on a dex save. 1, 2. Both fail, take 6 damage, and promptly die.
Alright, that's my turn.
Yep, that's that. And the twig blights... That's all of them. They're all dead. Let's get them out of the tracker.
Oh, there's one left in front of Rogar.
Is he? Oh, shit. Well, I deleted him from the tracker. It's too much to bother, so he's dead now.
Which one was grappling me?
You're being grappled by the tree.
Oh. I'm just gonna attack the tree.
The vine, you mean?
Oh, yes.
So, right there is a hit. It's 15 slashing. You cut yourself free.
Okay, that's it.
Not gonna move. No further actions. You're good.
Yep, I can't.
Gizmo.
So the one grappling me is still alive, right?
Yes, it's the one to the north.
Okay, then I will go ahead and I will reckless attack.
So these will be normal attacks.
Because I have disadvantage normally, right?
Yep.
Yep. So, would I be able to go from a one hand to a two hand? Technically, I was holding my warhammer and my shield when I was grappled.
Okay, yeah. So you just kind of drop your shield, grab it with 2 hands, and try to smash.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Just get some extra damage in. Oh.
No.
God.
No. It was a good damage roll though.
That would have been great. I know.
But womp womp.
Okay.
Nothing else?
I think that's all I can do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So the tree blight's going to lumber forward ever closer. And as it comes closer, it's going to lash out. Oh, wait. Start of its turn. It has 2 people. One person. That is... Is it Arius? I don't remember who's grappled by what now, damn it.
Yeah, I'm grappled by the tree.
Okay, so start of its turn, you're going to take 1d6 plus 6. /R. 1d6 plus 6. 8 bludgeoning damage as that root kind of grasp around you. That also means it can only till grapple and super dimension is a target grappled. You can also make it bite. Okay. Oh shit! No, I can. It doesn't. Okay. So first, 2 more grasping roots. Asuin and Rogar. Asuin, Rogar.
What?
22. 22 versus Asuin, and then, yep.
Yeah.
Grapple. Okay. You guys loving all these status effects yet? Grappled. Bonus action. Because it has a target grappled, and you can make a bite attack as a bonus action. So it's going to try to bite Asuin, because you're the only person that it has grappled that's within range. So it's just going to chop. 15? Oh no, wait, you're not restrained. I don't have advantage. It's 15.
Oh, that misses.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm. Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, shut up. Now it's gonna attack with its branches versus let's go Rogar and Arius. Rogar, Arius. 14 and 17 respectively. Splat smack!
Wait, it was able to grapple and
Yes.
bite and
Yes.
multi-attack?
Yeah. Yes. Multi-attack is its action. When it takes the attack action, it attacks 4 times. 2 grapples, 2 branches. And if it has someone grappled, it may also use a bite as its bonus action.
Damn.
This thing is no joke! Alright. So Arius goes down. Good night, sweet prince. Rogar, it is your turn.
Alright, I can still attack, but it'll be at disadvantage, so I'm grappled and restrained, right?
Yep.
If he dies from his restraint.
Okay. Yes. If it dies, you will not be restrained. Remember, though, that the grapple is coming from the tree.
Yep. Alright, main hand at him, offhand attack at the root.
Okay, main hand at him. Misses. Attacking the root misses.
Is Gizmo also restrained
Yes.
Yeah.
by root?
By the one to the
No,
next
she-
door.
Swordbreaker.
Hordebreaker on what?
The root restraining her.
She's not restrained by a root. She's restrained by the Vine
creature.
Blight.
Yeah,
And grappled?
And
it does both.
Yeah, the Vine Blights do both.
We're in a big hug right now.
Here. I know it's super confusing because many things here. We're just gonna he's got tentacles on her.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh yes. And then here, and then there's a root there, there's a root there, and the root there. I'm an artist, don't judge me.
Love it.
Beautiful.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Vine Blights. Oh my god. The Vine Blights, they both use, well, they can only do their constrict. So this one has to oop, I just drew a dot on his face. This one has to constrict Gizmo, because that's who he already has. So 18 will hit you for 6. You already did the things. Other one, I guess, attack Asuin, because it can only be less confusing. Yep, and that's it. It's a miss. And then Arius is unconscious. Make a death save. Oof. Asuin.
Attack the tree.
The tree itself or the vine? The root. There's vines, roots, and the tree.
I'll attack the tree.
Okay, attack the tree. Hit for 15.
That's it.
Gizma.
Lordy. If I said I wanted to take out a torch and light it, what type of action would that be?
That would just be an action.
It'd be a full action.
Well, you could pull the torch out for your like free interaction, but lighting it would be your action.
Alright. I will attack the tree. Can I reach the tree?
Yeah, he's adjacent to you.
Okay, I'm gonna hit with Warhammer. I'll go one-handed and then I'll hand axe him.
Well, remember, Warhammer, you can't dual wield with that.
Oh yeah, I can't do that anymore. Right. Then I'll my bite isn't a bonus action either, right?
No, only when you use your Hungry Jaws, which is once per rest, and you've already done it in this combat.
Okay. So, in that case, I will
Beg!
Yeah, no, I will I'll two-hand Warhammer him. Reckless, because we gotta take this thing down. Oh my god! What is this? This sucks.
Well, you didn't have advantage anyway, because you have disadvantage.
Oh,
your
because
strength.
right.
So, it missed. And start of his turn, everybody who's being grasped by a root, which is, Arius, Asuin, Rogar, are going to take 1d6 plus 6. Woo! 10 damage to each of you. Arius, that's another failed death save. That's 2, correct?
That is 2.
If you die, you have to tell Dark and Williamson that it's their fault.
That is their fault.
It is their fault. They should have been here today. Alright, Rogar.
So I'll look over at Arius and the beating he's taking, and gonna holler, "Get up and help us fight!" And then profanity in Draconic.
Okay. Cure Wounds is touch range.
Oh, yep. Okay, I just saw that.
It's a good gesture. Hey, but there's a benevolent Twitch god who's got your back. Snarl coming in with a heal for 6 on Arius.
Ah, sweet. Good timing.
Okay, Rogar, so you can't cure wounds unless you want to give it to someone else. What would you like to do for turn?
Bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark on the one that Vine Guide has got me restrained.
The tree has you restrained.
My original restraint is from him when he casts that thing on the ground.
Okay. But it's not him. It's an effect, right? Like there's constrict where he lashes out tendrils towards you, and then there's the ground effect where it's like the entire ground is covered in these vines, and those vines kind of reach up and grab you. So even if he dies, that effect persists. I'm just trying to, inform you so that you know exactly what you want to do.
Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay, Hunter's Mark on the Vine Blight, which is
Yes.
pink dot.
Action.
Hey, 19 will hit for 14, and he looks severely wounded.
Oh, thank God.
Can't do the offhand attack because I used bonus action for Hunter's Mark, but I can do Horde Breaker on the root
Fine.
restraining me.
Okay. Root, not Vine, damn it. Okay, 16 will hit for 8, And that will slash and break the root that is holding you. Okay.
And I'm done.
Good turn.
Okay. Divine Blight. So, the one up here can only attack Gizma, because you're already constricted.
Mm-hmm.
14... Oh, attacks have advantage because you're restrained. Lol. Take a whopping 3. I know,
Right.
it's rough. Next
I
one...
also went reckless, so he had advantage anyways.
Oh, okay, cool. Next one, attacking Rogar. Also with advantage, because you were... Everybody's restrained.
Good night.
Oh, you're unconscious? Okay.
But not dead.
Yeah, 5 is enough to knock me out.
Yeah, well, I'll just leave all the marks on you, too, because now you may be free from the root, but he's got you restrained now. Arius.
Alright, so Arius, having woken up, is... let's see. I'm going to cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds on myself.
Alright.
That'll be my action.
So you heal for 9. Bonus action?
Yep, bonus action, Spiritual Weapon.
On the one at the top or bottom?
The one at the bottom.
Okay. 9 is a miss.
Damn.
Damn, I
All right. And then I'll stand up.
Okay. Spiritual weapon. Duration 1 minute or 10 minutes? Is it 10 minutes?
Duration 1 minute, or
Okay.
until cast again.
What round did we cast it on?
Round 1.
Scrolling up. Okay. Because we're getting pretty high up there. This is round 6. Okay. Asawin.
Protect the roots.
Attack the roots holding you?
Uh,
No, you're not. Are you being held by roots? It's so
no, it's
confusing.
gonna help someone else out.
Okay, so you, Arius, that's it. You and Arius are the only ones held. So to attack Arius's root?
Yes.
Alright, and you cut it and break free.
Yeah.
That's it? Gizma?
Uh-huh. Gizmo's getting mighty mad. She's not hitting anything.
No, it sucks. You know, you go to swing and there's all these vines that are just wrapped around your extremities, slowing you down, preventing you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and take out the guy that's... I'm gonna try and just escape the grapple.
If you swing it towards the enemy.
Okay, that's just a straight
Right.
strength save. With advantage because you're raging. However, I don't know. I think just with advantage.
Wait, is it a bonus action or an action?
It's an action.
It's an action to just...
It's an action to escape the constrict. Yep.
So the one below me is looking rough, right? What about the one above me?
The one above you, he doesn't seem too bothered right now. That's the one that's got you constricted.
And he's the one that's got me...
Yeah, he's the one that got you all tent-eyed. That's...
I don't know if I hit him or escape it, because
Yeah. Do you try to kill the one on the bottom, or do you try to break free? I don't know.
I mean, the one on the bottom is just holding a dead guy right now, basically, right? So...
Yeah, and as you look, you see that the vines are creeping up around Rogar's throat.
Oh, he didn't let go of the grapple?
No,
when he went
no.
down?
Even after Rogar fell, he's still being constricted by the vines.
Okay. I will... Yeah, I'll kill that one then.
Okay, let's see the
Or
roll.
at least I will try to.
Just regular attack because advantage, disadvantage. Well, are you reckless or no?
Yeah, I'm still reckless.
Okay, so just regular attack.
Oh, God. I have not hit 4 or 5 attacks.
Cursed! Cursed!
Brutal.
Well, you know what? You want to know what's really brutal? It's the tree's turn.
Yeah, probably. Can I like have my torch ready so that next turn I can light it as a bonus action? Just a quick flick, like have everything ready to be lit.
All right, so you pull it out of your pack on this turn.
Yeah.
So
and
next
it's, like,
next
ready
turn,
to
it wouldn't even cost a bonus action. It'd just be your free well.
It's ready to be
I don't
lit.
think I can justify that because you have to take like flint and fucking.
I will
spark
accept
it
the
and...
bonus action to light it.
No, because there is no bonus. There is the use an object action. There's. All right.
Damn.
I don't think it's gonna matter though, to be honest, because it's Big Nasty's turn. Also, Snall coming in with a nat 20 for Gizmo. So I mean, there's that.
Oh.
I'm sure you want to spend your action next turn now, trying to light a torch.
I'd like to roll a nat 20 to light a torch, please.
Just pull out your Zippo and
All right. We are going to. Well, who do we still have grappled? Asuin.
oh my god. What about the damage for the tree roots or whatever?
Does that matter? Oh, I see. All right, yes,
Yeah.
it does matter. So slash R 1d6 plus 6. Well, it doesn't matter. You're just unconscious.
It would still give me a fail though, wouldn't it?
Yes. So he knocks you unconscious with the grasping root. Then he bites you, and you have a failed death save right off the bat. Then we're going to use his action, and we're gonna let's try to grapple some people. Let's grapple Gizmo. Yep, and we'll grapple Arius again. Yep. Actually, Arius isn't grappled right now. That wouldn't have advantage because he broke your root. So actually, that is a miss. You are not grappled.
Woo!
Yeah, Asuin did something.
Wow.
Gizmo is though. She's getting it from the vine blight and.
I'm
Yep.
like one of those torture stretch
Yeah.
machines.
Ah! All right. So there's the two grasping roots. Now for the branches, let's try to smack Arius. Smack. That's
Oh, that was fun.
yeah, that's a lot.
Oh my god, you guys.
Bye, my friend.
Gizmo?
It's brutal.
Gizmo, take 9, please.
That's the branch thing.
Uh-huh.
This ain't looking too good, guys.
No, it's looking pretty bad. Rogar makes a death... Oh! Snall coming in again with a heal for 3 for Gizmo. There's someone. He's trying to help. It's not quite enough. Oh, and now here's a heal for Rogar for 1. A heal for Asuin for 7. And a heal for Arius for 7 as well. You see a red-haired humanoid figure. The thing appears translucent, almost see-through, and it must be a hallucination. But this figure stands in front of you, arms crossed, and he says, "Get up!" And you feel a rush of energy as you get a second wind. Rogar, it is your turn. You just stood up. What would you like to do?
Alright, let's start with my action.
Cure wounds.
On.
Did you say on you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that's action. Bonus action?
Offhand. The root that is restraining.
You can't do that.
Oh, that's right. I can only attack if I attack the main hand as well.
Correct.
Then That would be the end of my turn then.
Yeah,
I don't have a bonus action I can use.
Okay. Vine Blades. They are already constricting people. So they will just constrict Gizma. Take 3.
Yeah.
Rogar. I'm sorry. I'm so very sorry. I'm not at
Good night.
all. Not at all. Arius.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm going to use
Gotta kill something.
I'm going to use spiritual weapon to attack the one below Gizmo.
Miss.
And miss. And I'm going to use level 1 Cure Wounds on Oswin.
Alright, Cure Wounds on Oswin for 7. Alright. Is that all, Arius? Yeah, that's action, bonus action.
Yep.
Up next, Oswin.
I'm going to use Titan Grip.
Are you sure? What level of exhaustion are you at right now?
Oh, that's probably good. I'm at 3.
Okay, Titan
No,
Grip.
he should be at 2. Didn't he?
We
lose
did
one on a
just
long
take
rest?
a long rest.
He's at
Yeah.
level 2.
And then I think
I
he
was at
gained
4.
another. Yeah.
No, I was at 4 when I got one off.
Oh shit.
I will
Alright.
attack the one above me.
The Vine Blight on top.
Yes.
Okay. Whoa! Okay, 18, 19, 21, 2. That is a
Let's go.
dead Vine Blight and a roll on the
thank
weapon
God.
critical table. Your attack knocks him over. So you know, as you slice past, his head goes clean off from his body and he's knocked prone. I hope you're happy with that.
And then stab the other Vine Blight with the pike below me.
10 is a miss.
Aha! Oh, wait a minute.
Yep. That's a fail. Have another level of exhaustion.
Oh, what's half 20?
It's not your current, it's total.
Yeah.
Isn't your total 29?
Yeah, it's no, the option is half.
Alright, Gizmo?
I will reckless nat 20 that fucking tree.
Oh, that's right. You have a nat 20 hanging, and now so does Rogar from Dalaran Luck. Darlin. Love you, darling. Alright, so nat 20 against the tree. So go ahead and roll your attack. What weapon is this with?
It's gonna be a 2-handed hammer.
Ah, no way. Alright, so 2-handed Warhammer attack. Okay,
God.
and then go ahead and roll another d10.
What I go /R.
/R space 1d10. There we go. So 10, 11, 12 damage total against the tree or the root?
This is gonna be against the tree because I want my guardians to move up against the tree.
Oh, excellent. That's a good call. Okay, so you get your guardians out, and this is a critical, so we're going to roll on the weapon critical table. Okay. This one is not applicable because of the unique circumstances because of the fight, so we are going to amend it. It says you're able to maneuver towards your opponent while attacking and harassing, and after you attack, you can choose automatically succeed in a grapple. Since this entire fight has been plagued and beleaguered by grapples and whatnots, we are going to say instead, you
Just drop me.
no, but you will get to, as a free action, make a strength check to try and break free from the root.
Would I get my normal advantage or
Yes, you would, because the restrained doesn't have.
no? Just never mind. I like the warm hug that the vines are giving, that the roots are giving me right now. I feel loved. I feel embraced. I feel comforted. I'm just gonna take it.
Dex is your main stand.
Dear God.
Oh, Gizmo receives another nat 20 from Darling Luck. All right, up next, the tree.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
First thing, Gizmo and Asuin are currently grappled by the tree. So 1d6 plus 6. Both of you take 10 bludgeoning right off the bat.
Am I taking 10 bludgeoning?
Yes, you are. Because you're grappled by the tree at the start of its turn. It squeezes.
So
Well, you're
five?
not 10. 5 for you, because rage.
Okay.
Okay, and then it's gonna take its turn. And on its turn, it's first going to bite. It's still adjacent to... Oh, darling, why would you do that? Why would you do it?
Did he give you a nap?
Yes, he did.
Uh,
Yes, he did. Well, we're going to bite Asuin, because that's what we've been doing this whole time. You're still grappled.
It's got disadvantage.
Oh my god.
It does have disadvantage.
Disadvantage, and you have resistance to that damage.
However, I have a nat 20.
Oh my god.
It doesn't matter.
This might. Oh my god. If this might kill me.
Well, no, because you have, even though I did hit you, you have resistance.
I do.
So you're going to take half damage
Regardless.
from whatever I do. So I get to roll 3d8.
Yeah, you might kill me, considering my minimum is half.
What? What?
That's good. So half. So you only take 4.
No. The total damage here is 30.
What?
Yeah, it's a crit.
You didn't kill me by 3.
It's 30 reduced to half. You're taking 15 damage.
You didn't kill me by 3.
All right, so you're unconscious.
Yes.
Okay, good night.
Wait, how do you calculate your 30?
It's a crit. I have 22 plus the 8 from the critical.
Oh, you're taking... Okay, I thought you were taking the 8 damage.
No.
Gotcha.
No, it's 3d8 plus 6 for my regular attack. And then on a crit, I roll... Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, get out of here, cat. So that was his bite. We still have other things to do. We're going to try to grapple more people. Who is not currently grappled? Arius! 17.
Yep.
17 gets you? Oh, because you don't have armor on.
Because I don't have armor.
That's also disadvantage.
Yeah, oh, well, 17 is the low roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gosh darn.
All right, so we got you grappled, so you are grappled and restrained. Grappled. Restrained. Welcome back. And Rogar is not grappled by the tree. Let's go ahead and get him in this. Nope. And then we're going to lash out with some branches at Arius and Rogar. Why not? It's fun. Miss. Hit.
Good night.
It's only 12? 11?
Mm-hmm.
Good night.
Oh yeah, he's a good night. All right. And wait. There's something else going on here that I missed. That 20 DM already used it. Heal D10 Asuin. He felt bad about one-shotting you, so he heals you back for 3.
His crit wasn't even the thing that one-shotted me.
It doesn't matter. You just got healed for 3. You're back up. All right, and Rogar, make a death save. Start of your turn. Cat, what are you doing? Get over there. The entire forest. Well, you invaded their like home and shit.
There's a huge bug on my screen.
That's good to know. Uh-oh.
You're a frog. Eat it.
I know why you're losing. It's because I haven't heard that frog ribbit at one time this entire session.
I only ribbit very specific moments.
Rogar, that's another failed death save for you. So, because you're constricted, he can't attack anybody else. And then
All right,
Arius.
that puts me on one of each.
Okay.
Okay, so bonus action, spiritual weapon, the bottom one. You know, while it still lasts, I may as well. God damn. 3 in a row.
You guys are cursed. We're all cursed. Holy.
I don't know what you're talking about. My dice
yeah.
have been pretty okay. That's. I'm not cursed.
Let's see how many slots I've got left. Oh, cool. Right, I'm gonna use. You know what? Magic missile on the one at the bottom. Like, sick of all this rolling
you're
like
gonna
crap.
be so sad. Go ahead and roll that magic missile. Okay, so you have 4, 3, 4 are your darts. The very first dart hits it, pop, and the vine blight dies. And then the other two just kind of just hit the ground, worthless. You don't do anything.
Well, worth it. And that's my turn.
If nothing else, Rogar is no longer grappled, so that's fun. Asuin.
Oh, see, the next level of exhaustion doesn't do anything because I already can't move. I'm going to tighten grip.
You're on 4 levels of exhaustion right now, right?
He's gonna Titan grip himself to death.
The 5th one just doesn't let me move, and I already
Yeah,
can't
your speed
move.
becomes 0. We've been there
Yeah.
before.
Okay,
And what are we attacking?
the tree.
Both attacks on the tree.
Aha.
So, okay, 18. Let me do it one at a time. Nope, that's 15. Let's do it right. And then 9. That 9, man, that's a. And let's see that con save. That's a nat 1. Okay, another fail. I should give you 2, but I'm not evil.
Yeah,
That's not exactly how it works. All right.
that would-
Darlin, late on the draw. All right, a nat 20 for Asuin. So your next roll is going to be a crit. All right, Gizmo.
So I'm
Don't
dead. Do I take damage from the beginning of my turn?
Beginning of the tree
Okay,
blight's
it's-
turn.
It's turn. Okay, I'm gonna double hand axe, both reckless to get this vine off me.
Okay, and you have a nat 20. So first attack.
I do.
Yes, you do.
Where did that come from?
Right now, Asuin, Rogar, and Gizmo all have nat 20s hanging. They've been coming in very quickly.
Okay, well I'm going to. Can I not use the nat 20, see my rolls, and then decide to use the nat 20 on the
No, regardless, your next roll is a nat 20.
Gotcha. Well, okay. Well, then I'm going to go ahead and chop this thing with one hand axe.
Okay, so that is a crit. Go ahead and roll another d6. Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because
Yeah, it's just slashing it off.
there's 6 right there slashing. That's enough to break yourself free.
Yeah.
If I could click the damn. Okay. Hey, I got it. Okay. And then let's roll on the weapon crit table. Maybe it's something. You're able to maneuver towards your opponent while attacking. After your attack, you get to move for free and without provoking. It doesn't matter. You can move if you want, but you can move anyway. It doesn't matter.
Is there currently a vine grabbing Oswin?
Yes.
Okay, I will. Is he looking rough?
Everybody's looking rough.
I will also. Oh. Is the tree looking rough? I'm trying to decide what to hit here.
Actually, no. It's got a couple cuts in the bark, but you can see some of that bloody, thick, fluid kind of seeping through the wounds, but it doesn't look entirely damaged.
Okay, I'm gonna try and hack at the restraint holding Oswin. If you'll let me.
Yeah, oh yeah. You're adjacent. You can reach it. That is a hit.
Thank
And for 7 damage, that will destroy the vine.
God. Okay.
Root, not a vine. These things have vines. Those things have roots.
All right. And that is my turn.
Oh, so it's just you 4 and the tree now. Okay.
No more roots for now. But that means that no one takes damage at the beginning of its turn.
No one
like
takes
before,
damage
right?
at the beginning of its turn, correct.
Oh, thank God.
It's gonna
cool.
move right here. So
It also has... The roots belong to it, right? So the ancestrals or guardians are still on
No,
it.
they are treated as separate entities.
No.
Yes. It's okay. I'm gonna leave the ancestors on it because it's the only thing left. It would make sense. So it's gonna come up. Bam, bam, bam. And we're gonna make you go away. Oh, Arius is still grabbed by the tree. You are? I didn't draw... I think I just forgot to remove your things, because Oswin chopped your root.
That was the turn before last, but then he grabbed me again.
Nah, I didn't draw a root. It's not there.
Alright.
Alright. Alright, so... There it is. It's right in front of me. It's right here, and I'm like, where did it go? I don't see the sheet. Anyway. It's getting late. It's getting late. So first we're going to try to grab people. We're going to try to grab Gizma.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even... Yeah, that's a grapple.
Yeah.
And then we're going to try to grab Oswin with disadvantage. That's a miss. Alright, so we got Gizma right now. And then we're going to do our branches with disadvantage. Because guardians. Let's attack Oswin. Take 7. Attack Arius. That's a hit.
Yep.
Take 8. And then... Cat. She's hitting hotkeys on my computer. Get out of here! And then, because you are grappled, it's going to use its bonus action to try and bite Gizma. What? Oh, I don't have disadvantage against you.
No.
No, I do not. Alright, take 11.
I'm also down.
That's right, you are.
Good night.
But, again, the gods are on your side as you guys continue to fight against this oppressive foe. You feel a breeze roll through and revitalize you. Arius heals for 1. Rogar heals for 2. No, Rogar heals for a total of 9. Oh my god, stop it! Gizma heals for 4. Oswin heals for 4. And that's it. I'm all caught up. So, Rogar, it's your turn. You have some health. What are you going to do? They don't want you to lose. They don't want you to lose.
I mean, damn.
Do attacks against the tree have advantage or not?
No. It only has disadvantage if it doesn't attack Gizma.
Okay.
And both of those attacks miss. Anything else?
Nope.
But I think, well, the guardians are gone now because I lost my rage when I was knocked out.
Oh, that is correct. Alright. Arius!
Okay, well, yes, only bits that I can do, so I'm going to... Hey, I'm not grappled, so I can move a little bit. So I'm going to move over to here, and let's see. I'm going to heal Gizma with a Cure Wounds. At level 2.
Where's your mass healing word, damn it?
I think that's next level.
Alright, 7?
So that's that. And then Spiritual Weapon on the tree.
Here, I'm going to move your spiritual weapon just south of here so that, because it was hiding under Oswin. That's a hit. 4 or 5.
All right, that's my turn.
Nat 20 for Arius. Again, man, you're too late on the draw. Oh, wait a minute. Nat 20 for Gizma again.
Oh, yes. Yes! Give it to me.
Asuin.
Very, very warily, Ostolin will slash at the tree.
All right,
Nat
with a Nat 20. So go ahead and make your attack. That is obviously a hit. Roll 2d... Oh, no. Yeah, 2d6. So what do we got here? 14, 15, 16, 17, 22, 23 on the tree. And I believe... Yes, okay. So your first attack cuts him down, right? And then as you do, you can see a portion of that black, viscous bark begins to crack open. And the tree is bleeding, okay? And it's bleeding quite profusely. And it's not like, again, it's not sap. This is thick, coagulated blood pouring forth out of this tree. And inside the center of the tree, you can see there is a blue, glowing stone.
Could I try to reach in and pull it out?
No, because you took the attack action.
Okay.
All right. Are you finished?
Yes.
Gizma.
I'm grappled, right? Still?
Yes. Grappled and
Don't matter.
restrained.
Don't matter. I'm gonna nat 20 reckless slap this thing.
Oh. Okay. Roll your attack. Okay, and then roll another d10 for your crit. Okay, and then I already rolled on the crit table. You strike with debilitating force. Roll an additional set of damage dice. So you're going to roll me 2 more d10.
Okay.
Above and beyond your normal roll, the target takes a permanent injury, but nobody gives a shit. It's a tree. So 15, 20, 2, 5, 25 points of damage. Boom. Big hit. And then
I want pieces of bark flying off this thing. I'm just going crazy, insane, whacking at it.
so Gizma is just chopping violently, right? You're yelling the whole time. Can you like paint? What does this look like? I'm having a hard time.
What is what?
I said I'm having a hard time picturing this. What does that sound like? I don't.
What does a screaming lizard sound like?
That's right.
Some weird tribal.
I really hope you don't live alone, because I could just imagine. What is she doing? All right. The tree. And I believe Gizma. Yep, there is a root.
Yeah.
So slash R1d6 plus 6. Bam! Take 4 bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tree is going to...
Oh, it's got my guardians back on it. Sorry,
oh, yes, you did hit
Pretty
it. So guardians.
Sure it has me too.
So it had disadvantage. Does the disadvantage still hit me? No, it's...
Yeah, it's not a roll. It just happens. Okay. It's going to try to bite you. However, somebody cursed me with a nat 1. So he tries to bite you, and somehow you manage to duck out of the way as its massive jaws just kind of clamp shut. Doesn't stop what's going to happen next. We're going to try and get more people with the roots. Let's grab... Asuin's unconscious. Let's grab Rogar and Arius. Damn, that's a miss. Arius, 15 is a hit, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So 15 hits. You are grappled and restrained. Grappled and restrained. Not in that order. And then we're going to hit people with branches. Who's still conscious? Let's go Arius and Rogar. No. Yeah, I already said it. I can't take it back. So disadvantage because of guardians. Arius takes 7. You have resistance because guardians. Rogar.
Sweet.
Miss. That ability is actually really annoying.
So scary that you have a +9.
You don't worry about that. You don't worry.
Damn.
You're
Oh my
rooted. You're rooted. I know there's another one, but I can't see it. Rogar.
Oh, let's hit that tree.
Actually, those are both misses. No, wait,
Or-
Rogar, you have a nat 20 hanging. It helps if I pay attention. Okay, so first roll, main hand roll. Roll another d6. Okay, so total of 11. And then we're going to roll on the crit table. And it says you begin to recognize patterns in the tree's attacks. You're able to better steel yourself against the oncoming onslaught, and you will have +2 to your AC against your target. And advantage on saving throws and effects originating from your target until the end of your next turn. And then you're finished, right, Rogar? Or do you have a bonus action?
I'm gonna use Horde Breaker on that ground effect that the vines put up that still has me locked in place.
It's not like attackable. It lasts for 10 minutes and then it goes away.
Oh, I thought there was a break in there that you could
If the root is next to you, you can attack the root with Horde Breaker.
Alright, the root it is then. The one on Gizmo.
Gizmo. Yep, that's it. Woo!
Nice.
Arius.
Thank you.
All right, so Arius is going to use that nat 20 on his spiritual weapon. As he
All right.
swings it.
So roll another
so
d8. And 13 damage, and we'll roll on the spell crit table. You feel the ebb and flow of the battle. After this, you will move to the top of the initiative tracker, which incidentally gives you another turn because you are last in the initiative tracker.
That's awesome.
So you move to the start, and then oh look, it's the end of the round, and it's my turn again.
All right, well, for my action for this turn, I'm going to use Cure Wounds on Oswin.
Really? You could just let him go. I mean, it's all right.
That's what I'm here for, man. Right, so that's that, and then my turn again, I guess. So
Yeah, okay.
spiritual weapon.
I didn't realize you were here. Bam, round 10.
This-
Oh!
Yeah.
Round 10? What? Really? Already? Okay, this is your last round with spiritual weapon.
Yes, it is. Let's make it count.
Hey, it's a hit.
Right. And let's see. Well, I'm going to give Gizmo my last Cure Wounds, I think. In fact, you know what? No. This tree's taking a hell of a kicking. Let's last ditch effort. Magic missile.
Oh my god. Okay. How does the tree die?
Oh, thank God.
It had exactly
thank
11
God.
hit points left.
I was waiting for the.
Oh.
I'm just kidding, and then he's just like.
So yeah, I open my book and a few sort of balls of arcane energy just rise up, and I just point at the tree, and one of them hits it, the other one hits it in exactly the same spot, and the third one just smashes straight through to the other side, creating a hole.
Okay. And as the missiles pierce through the tree, okay, you could see it begins to shudder and seize. And after a moment, it stops moving entirely, and then it is just sitting here, a hollow, dying tree. And as it does, all of the thick, blood-colored sap begins to seep out of it, and you can see that blue stone kind of gets dislodged and rides a wave of that sap until it's standing there at your feet in front of you. Also, as the tree dies, all the vines and roots begin to disappear, and you guys are finally free.
Woo! All right. Well, let's have a look at this stone.
Okay. When you look at it, it just looks like a small, almost the size of like a baseball bat. A baseball. It's a stone. It's smoothed, almost as it's been worn away through many, many years of erosion, and it gives off a blue energy.
Okay. I'm going to ritual cast detect magic on it.
It's got some type of enchantment on it, but it's far too complex for even you to comprehend.
Okay.
All right. After all the chaos is over, you see
Gizma immediately starts just shoveling all the branches in a quarter and lights a torch and sets them all on fire.
Davian comes up. He sees you holding the stone. He's like, "You've done it! You've recovered." Where are the others?
You want more of these things?
There are 3. There are 3 stones.
Well, I'm sorry, but they're all crazy tree things. You
You're
get
joking.
one. You get one.
I do not. I need all 3 stones in order for the magic to work.
As soon as he says there's 3 of them, Oswin just falls back and collapses on the ground.
He's like, it doesn't matter. You all must rest. Surely you must be exhausted. And
You don't say.
You don't say. Yeah, you guys literally this is it's 8 a.m. right? Sun's barely up. You guys just woke up from after the crap you went through the day before, and now you're like, ah, and you just want to go and go to sleep again. So that's where we're gonna wrap it up for today. After defeating the Golthias tree, after fending off the waves, the one thing that you do notice is that there is a very clearly trampled path through the fields from the south. It's obvious that this tree and all of the creatures that it came with it were created at Yester Hill. And Davian surmises that there was some kind of ritual that they were using where they created the tree blight last night. And then you guys all remember, there was a blue light and they were chanting, and we probably could have stopped it before the tree became a thing, but we didn't.
We were all half dead, too.
We were all, I'm not saying you had a different choice or that you made the wrong choice.
There's no way we could have had this fight.
I'm just showing you the connection, because you didn't stop the ritual. This thing came to kick your teeth in. So you guys rest through the night. That's where we're gonna wrap it there. So you guys you're going to just kind of sit around for the entire day, trying to collect yourself, and you're gonna take a long rest. And I'm going to calculate XP. I remembered, Arius. I didn't start the sign off yet. So let's see here. Give me 1 second. All right.
I think we need to take 5 days in a row just off.
You can certainly do that if you want to say
Oswin,
that.
that's how many exhaustion levels you have, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, so you can spend a week at the farm here, kind of regaining your strength before you head out again. Totally okay with that. Hold on, how many of these things are there? 1, 2. Nope, that's a vine.
Oh, guys, I'm not exhausted.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
If this levels me.
Nah, you guys ain't leveling today. What are you talking about?
I just also want to say thank you, Twitch gods, for keeping us up.
Yeah, Twitch gods
my
kept.
God.
We would have dead. We would have been
They
dead.
are the
Thank
definite
you.
MVPs of this session.
Thank you, guys.
So there were 3 of them. And then there was a werewolf. and then there were 2. So there's another there. And then there was a druid and 2 berserkers. 450. And oh my god, this is a lot of experience. You guys went through a lot today. And then 400. There were 5 of these guys. Woo! That is a lot of cheddar. Okay. So GR. No, not GR. Let's do /R. 5,900 divided by 4. Each of you get 1,475 experience.
Nice.
That is a big chunk. Big chunk.
Wait.
Okay. And thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Before we go, we'll have everybody introduce themselves. Arius, would you like to go first?
Sure. I'm Spartan Bear. I play the character Arius. I don't really do anything streaming-wise, but if anybody ever wants to message me about any sort of campaign ideas, character build things, stuff like that, just, shoot the shit a little bit, feel free to send me a message on Discord. It's Spartan Bear K, hashtag 9247, which I'm going to put in chat now.
Alrighty. Rogar?
Alright, I'm Gizmo Storm, playing Rogar Lynx Acascendalur.
You've been practicing.
Yes, I have. I've been practicing just for that moment. Pretty much, I'm here every Saturday. I'm also lurking in the channel a lot too, and on Discord. Depending on kids' behaviors and my own health, you can also find me at Twitch TV/GizmoStorm, variety streamer. Next weekend, you won't find me here though. I'll be on my own channel. I'll be streaming for Level with a Cause.
Woot!
Nice.
Alrighty. What's next? Giz? Ma? Not the other Giz?
Gizma. First of all, thanks for having me. I appreciate you guys letting me join my lizard ass to this campaign, which has been brutal, but definitely fun challenge. My name is Snoozalot. I play Gizma Inquisitive One. I do all the stuff. You guys can find me on Twitch, you can find me on Twitter, Discord, all over the place, just playing a bunch of different games. I recently just started Horizon Zero Dawn, my first playthrough, which got a PS4, and I'm super excited. Gizmo hung out there a little, tried to teach me how to play the game, because I needed it. You guys are welcome anytime, so I shall see you next time on this. Thanks, guys.
Okay, and Junior.
And I am Junior Warbucks, and I play Oswin, Lord of the Sunskin Tribe.
Okay, alright. And I am Daddy Warbucks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream today. If you haven't already, check out the schedule underneath the stream. That way you can see all the different days we play D&D on this channel and all the other events that we do as well. Also, make sure you hop in our Discord. We hang out there all throughout the week. And if you enjoy D&D and tabletop games, you can just hop in, talk about it. If you are interested in learning how to play or getting involved in a game, that's where you need to be, because that's how we organize all of our games. So definitely join us in the Discord, hang out, have some fun. And if you enjoyed the stream, make sure you join us tomorrow morning at noon Eastern as we play the Princes of the Apocalypse. It's a really, really fun game. We've been having a blast. I'm probably going to murder them all tomorrow. So, yeah, it's going to be a great time. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Wait, what?